Hello Arthur, hello Fish, hello Vector, hello Kohaku, hello Philip, hello Aster. Hi, how is everybody doing? See, you're the only one that just can't say hi like the normal people. Hello Drahas, how you doing? Welcome in. How is everybody doing today? How was your day? Were you actually productive? I was about to say I wasn't, but I was just not in the way I was supposed to be. But I did things that I was supposed to do today. I am trying to not be stressed. Kind of failing, but trying my best. You know, we never give up. Never give up. Never. How is everybody doing? How were your days? Did you guys know that Vector is gonna stream some truck driving in space? Like, I feel like it's important that I let you know about that because it's pretty cool out here, you know? You're probably gonna run over some kids even though it's not a train. But, you know, how is everybody doing today? Today, it's just so... Watching both streams so I can use emotes. Look at you being big brain out here, because it's true. Another good thing about Twitch is that you can have follow emotes. You don't need to sub. It's amazing. You know, like we appreciate that. But one day maybe YouTube will give us some love on the streaming front. But you know, as of right now, we just hope for the best out here. It's been questionably hot for September. I'm not complaining because I really do hope that the warmth stays as long as possible and starts like tapering off. Like maybe mid-October would be perfect for me. So I'm just like, you know, everybody was like, what's going on? It's September. Why is it so hot? I mean, I agree it was like 30 degrees yesterday and I think it was supposed to be today too. But I'm just like, you know, I'm not ready for the winter clothes, so I'm okay. Twitch for gifts says I can't stomach to Twitch. Yeah, I mean, you're not on Twitch anyway, so I'm not sure you'll get one. I don't really know how the gifted like memberships work on YouTube because on Twitch you can choose to gift it to someone. Here is like, if you're active in the chat, you might get one, but you have to activate a setting, which I haven't found. So I don't even know how to activate the like myself to like get gifted membership. So I don't know. It's complicated for no reason. I don't understand why you need to approve a gift. Like why don't you just let me have that? I don't know. You know? We gotta hold on to that summertime weather. Yes, we wanna have it. I wanna wear some more dresses before it's time to go. And then we had some really cold days, like maybe a week or two ago, where I was like, okay, I was not ready for that pain. Like I was not ready. I went down the stairs, I opened the door and I was like, oh no. Went upstairs to get a coat. I was like, Wait, who said that? Why can I not see this? Oh wait, it's multi-chat. I'm gonna get deported back to France. I mean, I'm not French though. So what are you on about? I'm not French, never been, never will be. Never even been to France for any purpose. So, you know, my dad has been once. It is funny because my dad doesn't have a full-on French accent, but it's not Quebecois either. But people did not believe him when he said he wasn't French. They thought he was, and he was like, no, I'm not. Like, no, you know. Wow, fake French, stop trying to label me. Oh my god, like giving me label I did not ask for. I'm only turtle, and I'm only, smart. God gamer. Those are the only labels that I will accept for myself. Alright? That's how it works. Anyways, I'm going through it these days. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm overwhelmed. I'm going through all my feelings. So I just want to yap away, you know. Bonjour. That's an interesting mix out here. So what did you want to say? Good morning or good night? Because you know at this point it's like a little mix going on here. Like it's like it's one letter off for each. So I'm like, what? You still haven't got that tea in the mail. Still got your that one. I forgot to send you a picture, but I did get it. I was about to send you a picture that says tea. So I have gotten the tea and the cute little cup. It's smaller than I thought it was gonna be, but I do like it. It's pretty awesome over there. So yeah, we can plan our little things now, you know? Good afternoon here. Let's go. For me, I guess 6 is evening. Something like that. Yeah, we will have to plan for stuff because I'm gonna do some cool stuff with tea, with Daishima VT because he likes tea. Oh yeah, I should be a rapper or something. I think I got the skills, I got the creativity for it. Okay, it's like that for a reason. Evening for me, day for you, but it's evening for me too. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, 6 p.m. would be evening, not afternoon. I think it's from 6 p.m. is the evening, isn't it? It's really not the morning for me at this point, and I'm happy about it because morning means work. That means that tomorrow morning I wake up and I waste some time, and then it's gonna be team meeting time, which I don't want to go, but I don't have a choice. I am already. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I need to shut my trap out so much about work because what if one day one of my coworkers figures it out and listens to me? Like, what do I do? So when I'm gonna do stuff that I may not be supposed to be doing, I will not say all the things. But sorry, I thought you were on Pacific Coast for some reason. It's okay. I feel like a lot of VTubers are on PST time, but not me. I'm EST life out here, But yeah, my coworker that I'm still waiting on and I had to snitch on is still not talking to me. So that's that. Just gotta deal with them. Imagine your boss gives you an Aka Super saying get back to work. That would be terrible. That would be like, I knew you didn't do anything yesterday. I would die, and I don't know what I would do because I'd have to quit at this point. I'm not going back showing my face over there. Like, nah. It's Kohaka. How you doing? GMT. You see, GMT is one of these where I have to Google what time is GMT. I cannot calculate it myself. Like, it just doesn't work that way. Hello, Kyra. How you doing? How was your day? Man, imagine your coworker following your account. They'd be able to tell when you're being a delinquent instead of working. Exactly. I really don't want anything to do with that. MFW, I've never heard, like, is that mountain? What? I actually don't know. Oh, hello, Fairy John, how you doing? What time exactly does that mean in, like, AM, PM, Draza hats? So it's 22:09, 10:09 in GMT. It's not that late for Kohaku then. No, GMT is 23. Okay, so it's 11. Okay, it's late, but like, it's delinquent times. It's best in the summer than BST. What the hell is BST? I've never heard of that one. And then GMT the winter. It's been a while indeed. How have you been? Hello. Yeah. Sorry, MFW is my face went. Oh. Oh, I sound dumb. Yeah, sorry. As you know, English is just English. Sometimes it's hard out here, okay? And I still don't know what UTF is, though. Yeah, how did Jessica try to think of your entity having a functional sleep schedule? Look at you being a good adult, listening to your body, having a good sleep schedule. I was delinquenting watching shorts until 1 a.m. last night, so I cannot relate, Oh, hello. How you been? Yeah, how you been? I just say hi. Kids, they have to wake up early, sorry, but don't worry about it. Thank you for stepping back to say hi. See, another responsible adult going to bed at a reasonable time, so they're not exhausted. See, I should learn from them, British Standard Time. I didn't know you guys had your own time going on. That's news to me. But some call it British summertime. Summertime. Yeah, I wanted to cover that like 2 years ago. Anyway, oh, hello, Nexie. How are you? How have you been? So many people around today. Hello. How have you been? Have you been slacking at work, or have you been a good employee? The fact that I'm watching you right now might indicate that my sleep got heavy disrupted. I mean, well, then you need to go back to it then. Like, don't mess it up for a stream. It's not worth it, I promise. Going to bed at a reasonable time? What is that? I know, right? Especially when you just get into stuff. It can be anime, it can be shorts, can be TikTok. Sometimes, like, I'm rarely on TikTok, but sometimes I'm just like, I feel like scrolling TikTok and seeing what's up, and then I will just sit there and do that. It's very rare that I do, but sometimes I do, and it's a waste of my time. It is what it is, I wrote it wrong. It was UTC, Coordinated Universal Time, but normally people here use CST. I've heard CST before, but ask me what time that means, I do not know. I know what PST time it would be because it's 3 hours back from me. Then I know EST because that's my time. And that's pretty much the extent of what I know about other time zones. It's like a lot of YouTubers I talk to or like hang out with are PST, so like I've just gotten used to it. But except for that, I never know what time it is anywhere. Makes me sad. Don't be sad. Get back to your work schedule. You got this. You can just, relax, rest, be happy. My bedtime is 2 a.m. 2 a.m.? How do you mean your bedtime is 2 a.m.? But I don't need to wake till 10 a.m. so I would get a full rest. I mean, it's good and I wish, I'm kind of jealous. But 2 a.m. I think is still not healthy for your body. What you mean? Seems like Britain still moves time forwards 1 hour forward at summer. Oh yeah, we do that here in Canada and the US as well, as far as I know. So yeah, we're still living in the bad times like that. I'm trying, but I can't magically make myself fall asleep. It takes quite a bit of effort to set it straight. Yeah, that sucks for me. Once my brain is like, all right, you're too tired, go to bed. Unless I'm going through something, I'm anxious or something, I will sleep in the next 5 minutes. Like it'll be like disconnection time. Like my mom is an instant sleeper, so she'll be like, I need a nap. Pap, she's gone. Like that's how that works, and it's very cute to observe. She's like a big baby. I've managed to still take it pretty easy, but I've done some hard working, so a bit mixed. Look at you. As I was saying, I was efficient, just not where I was supposed to be, aka work. I did not do much work-wise, but I did a lot like life-wise, cleaning my house, fixing some clothes and whatnot. So yeah, I felt productive in other ways, Wait, what did I miss anything? It's worth it, mind you, but it still sucks. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not a responsible adult, so I feel you. Like, I don't know, I do not live my life like that. Worldly man, a master of 2 whole time zones. I know, I mean, don't be jealous, Vector. I'll try to teach you so you can understand it too, but it's not everybody can understand 2 time zones like that, I hid in the cupboards at work today and knit. What do you mean you hid in the cupboards? Like, first, why are you hiding? Second, how do you fit in the cupboard? And 3, was it comfortable? Like, how does that work? And I wish I could, but my boss, like, she talks to me too much. So I don't have me time at work. I can't escape anybody. Like, I'm either working or I'm having lunch with her. And those are the 2 states I can be in when I'm at work. So it's tragic. So like when I'm home, I'm very happy living in my own bubble, I'm given far too much time to do my job. I mean, if they like you and you chill and you can knit in the meantime, why not? Just do it. It's all nice out here, I wish I could magically fall asleep like your mom. She is very lucky lady, or his hiding magic. Maybe. Like my mom can sleep anywhere. Like she will sleep on a random bench in a mall. Like she did that once. She was on break from work. So she went downstairs. Why? I'm like, I'd say in my office if anything. She went on a bench, laid down, fell asleep. Like not even like hiding her purse or anything. Like anybody could just rob her. And just randomly her brother worked in the company like next. So he was walking by and he saw her and he was like, what the hell? So he just sat next to her for a while. And then when she he left at Subway. But when she went back to her office, people were like, oh, I think I saw your husband. I'm like, how? They have the exact same pace. Like, what are they talking about? And she was like, no, my husband doesn't work around here. And then she figured out who it was. Like, yeah, that's my brother. But like, my mom just does not care. She will lay down and sleep when she needs to and call it a day. That's how she lives her life, Magic I want. Yeah, I mean, everybody wants my mom's magic, to be honest. Like, the nights where I'm, like, turning and tossing and being like, my God, I'm tired. I'm gonna be regretting this tomorrow. I wish I could be like my mom. Like, I could take, like, good power nap. Because I can take a small nap, but I won't be as rested. My mom will be like, I need 10 minutes. And then she'll come back fully energized. And I'm like, dang. She has other issues, but sleeping is not one of them. Most of the time. Anyway, any thoughts on new games? Anything that piqued your interest? I haven't really checked new games. I'm an old school type of person, so I usually check stuff that I've wanted to play, old school games and whatnot. It's very rare that I will play something that is like super new when it comes out. I also like to know what people think and also check if I'm compatible with the game, Don't know why, but you energized me. I was feeling pretty tired, but now I'm recharged. Let's go, let's go. That's what we want. We want to hype up all the people so the people are happy and all energetic, thinking about all the things. And I should do the fish game. I mean, there's nothing to do. Like, that's a good game to have in the background as you're yapping. But at the same time, I pretty much finished doing whatever I could do. Really not watching my virtual aquarium. Yeah, so a while ago, I played a game called Chili Aquarium, and I noticed Goku was playing yesterday, so she talked to me about it. And then I was like, yep, I have my moments where you just like build your tank, and then you just look at your fishes, and like you're excited when you get a rare one. There's like RGB fishes, and you're like, oh my god, I got super rare fish. There's nothing intense about it, but it's so satisfying. Like I would like leave my mouse in a specific position when I went to work to make sure like I would optimize the chances of getting the rare fishes. It was a great time all around. I made so much money in that game. And I have to get going. Have a good day. Oh, thank you for coming by. Have a good night. Please sleep well, Fairy Young. Turtle radiating energy. Hopefully I can, because I honestly don't have the most energy, but if I can give you some, I'm all happy. Hello Blues, how you doing? How was your day? How have you been? You make very pleasant compared. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I want to make sure we all have a great old time, you know? Near Automata, the best fishing game. Oh yeah? Yeah? You're welcome for Fish Game, by the way. Yeah. It was introduced to me by Aster. Like, take your credit, okay? My God. Can almost afford the river fish pack. Let's go. Like, you'll get very excited when you get to the super expensive. I don't know what it is about how satisfied you feel when you can casually buy things for $1 million and you feel rich. I guess it's just like how we wish we were in real life. And then when you do it in game, you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy to like $2,000-3,000 or like $2-3 million worth of fish packs. Not even the fish, just fish packs. And like, you know, it's like people that open like the Pokemon cards and like you hope to have something good in it. Like it's the same with that game. It's pretty nice. If you want a game that is no brain but satisfying, do look it up. Chili Aquarium, it's pretty fun. Oh, hello Karen, how you doing? Yes, the turtle yaps today. We're chatting. We're thinking about anything. I don't have a full-on specific subject for today. I just want to yap really. But I was still thinking like if like I want to choose what I'm gonna play next, even though I'm trying to think. I don't think I want to start something that is super long now because I'll be gone for next month, so I don't want to start like something that is long. Or do we want to go back to something that I haven't finished, like the crab game, because it was broken, but I think I may have found a way to play it without it breaking. So maybe I could go back to that. If not, what else have I been doing? I don't know. Like, I feel like we've been pretty good at finishing games. Oh, the word games. We have not played that in forever. I'm still not sure if I want to stream it or not. Like, you know, that I think that's the misery of streamers. You start some games on stream, and then you're like, I don't know if I want to stream it or not. Oh, hello, Cal. How are you doing? Welcome in. How you been? How was your day? Were you productive? I'm asking everybody, because I wasn't. Ish, you know. I enjoyed fishing in the Black Desert online because you could just place your character at water, start fishing, go to bed, and then wake up to full inventory of fish. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a thing that I want to do where it's low energy, but it gives you the fun you want it to have, you know? Where it gives it the one, Chant of Senna. Like that one, the language game and whatnot, which is fun. I do want to do more, but I'm not sure if I want to stream it or if I want to just sit down in my living room and play it, you know? I don't know how I feel about it yet, so that's why I'm like, Like, you know, I feel like as a streamer, the longer you play the game without talking about it, then you're good. Nobody will ask you about it, really, so you're all good, but I don't know, you know? It seems that I own videos. Maybe I should try it. I mean, try the games. I will always do my best to not buy a bunch of games and not play them. So if you have it and you haven't touched it, play the games. At least know that, you know, you didn't download it for the reason. I did that with Minecraft. I got an autofish mod. I put my butt near a pond, build a house around me, and then go to work and come to a full inventory. Professional people. That's what you guys are. I used to be like that with ROM, I guess. We had like a whole macros in our emulators, which were not even allowed, but we did it. We were delinquents like that. So I would have my farming of the day because you only had energy for like 4 hours or like 2 hours. I can't remember. But I would set up a whole macro to make sure I get the most things so I can sell them to the market and become rich so I can refine my items. It was a disease, and I do not want to do that again. I haven't been productive today because yesterday was a holiday. Ooh, lucky. I'm saying that as if last Monday wasn't one for me, but still lucky. I guess I am extremely due for a vacation. Like, I really, really need it right now. I just want to be off. I just don't want to have to think about work. I don't want to have to pretend like I'm working when I'm work. I just don't want to talk about work at all and not think about it. That's all I want right now, really. Every day I go to work, and the more, like, I don't know, I don't think it's my job's fault, but the more time goes by, the more I hate it. I just hate working. So, like, for me, every around 2-3 years at a job, I usually get over it and I don't want to do it anymore, and I get sad and depressed, and then I want to quit. But at some point you can't just keep doing that. Not that I ever did it a lot, but at some point you have to, like, be steady and have a job and, like, make a career so you can retire one day. You can't just always leave. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should leave, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should, like, get my time in my retirement. But at the same time, they're very stingy on vacation. So, like, I started my job with 2 weeks of vacation after a year. And then they add another week after 3 years. And then you add another week after 5 years. So they're very, very, very stingy in that regard, Let me catch up. You should play Chicken Invaders. I don't even know that. Is it the arcade type of game? Like, what is it? I know video is completely different from how it is when I played like 5 years ago, so I'm not sure how it is now. You can probably finish the first 2 games in a stream or 2. I don't think so. Oh, wait, I was taking something else. Well, maybe. I would have to look into it. I don't really know what it's about. There's a Katamari Damacy. Like, I opened the game and I have never played it. So maybe. How long do you think that one is? And Passepartout 2. I have to think about, like, what feel I want to have. Because I feel like when I'm playing Passepartout, like, I need to produce art. So, like, I'm trying to but then I'm like, oh no, I need to make monies. But I might play it too. Thank for getting Katamari team stuck in my head. Yeah, it popped up in my brain as soon as I read it too. And I haven't even played the game. Phoenix Wright, I think on my birthday 2 years ago, on my birthday stream, I'm pretty sure that Aster gifted me an Ace Attorney game, and I started it. And asked me what we did and how much of it we did. I have absolutely no idea. So I could probably just restart it and pretend like we never did it like 2 years ago, because I don't remember anything about it. I know that it's the only Ace Attorney game that I haven't played, so that could be a lot of fun. But at the same time, as I said, like, it's a long run of a game. So do I want to start it now when I have like about 2 weeks of streaming left? I don't know. Especially, like, I don't even know if I'll be able to stream all the days that I want by the end of the month, so Plague Inc. I think, didn't you tell me about that one? I think, like, you told me about that one. I don't know, I didn't play because I'm like, I hope Mana tries Metal Gear Solid someday in the future. I mean, I don't know if it's my type of game or not. Not that I know much. I don't know what is the play style like. I've seen little videos. I've seen Snake in freaking Super Smash, but what do you do? Like, do you run? Do you fight? Like, what are you doing? I have no idea, to be honest. I would have to, like, look it up. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but at the same time, I always have to choose, like, how I want to enjoy games, because I don't want to just keep all the games I want to play for streaming. Sometimes I just want to play stuff offline. Again, I was thinking about it last week or something. I'm like, dang, I haven't played Bloodborne in forever. Like, I started playing it and I was playing it almost every day after I moved, and then I just stopped and forgot about it. And then I was looking at it and I was like, oh, all right, I should probably finish that one day at some point. It was fun. Monopoly MGS would be pretty entertaining, but so would Katamari. Well, you see, I don't plan on stopping streaming anytime soon, so that's the good news. We have all the time in the world for it. Uh, I have I have a game that started last time that I started last time over 10 years ago. Final Fantasy, yeah. Yeah, I felt the games that you played forever and never touched again. Crazy, the Crazy Taxi. I could do that. That's what I started. If you look at the very, very, very old clips on my channel, I was playing Crazy Taxi and it was a great time. It was Elle that suggested it. And I think there was an update or an upgrade. I should probably play that. I think I've probably become a better driver sense, so I might as well just do that. Like, maybe we could do some more truck driving because everybody was so impressed by my driving skills. So I want to make sure that you stay impressed. That's how that works for me. The gameplay in the first games are whatever. In the story is the story and the characters of MGS that are great to follow through the series. So I'm guessing it's more of a story-driven game, like type of like people love it because the story is good type of game. I honestly didn't know much about it. So, the more you know, the more you learn about the things, Such a talented driver. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. It's a lot of sneaking and shooting. I've never really played shooting games, It's a sneak around game with a very good story. Yeah, we might do that. Why not? Yeah, story and memes. But honestly, I wouldn't want to watch you stream it. What? Oh my god, Aster Shell Road. Oh my god. Yeah, well, explain yourself. Explain why you wouldn't want me to stream it. What are your complaints, Aster? What are you saying here? Sorry, I was drinking some iced tea that is not exactly very good right now, but I'm like, I drink it. But the story in Portal came in 15-second segments, and you can just sit and listen to those. Oh my god, are you here to judge my attention span? Like, wow. In MGS, they come in like 20-minute segments. But okay, you're gonna be lost. It depends. Like, if there's a focus and there's nothing else I can do, it's different. Like, I like games. Like, if there's gonna be like a cutscene to follow, it would probably be cool. But if not, yeah, I probably wouldn't. If I'm supposed to be doing something and listen to them at the same time as I'm streaming, I probably wouldn't want to do that. I don't know, make for a fun stream. I love MGS. Well, see, the people like MGS. Are you gonna take it away from them even though I haven't decided to play it or not? Like, dang, Aster, you're so ruthless. You're so mean. The story of MGS games is hooking and engaging. I'm trying to wonder if have I ever streamed a game that was very heavy on story? Let me go check out my own channel because I can't remember if I did. What have I played? For sure there are some VODs that just won't be there because I was not always on YouTube, but let's see. Paper Please was not really a story-driven story. Cube Escape wasn't. I wasn't to the story on Honkai Star Rail until I just wasn't. Cuphead was fun, but story wasn't too intense. Yeah, I guess I never really played a very story heavy type of game really, but it's never too late to attempt. I guess no, the story wasn't that strong in Hollow Knight either. It was a lot of fun though. Oh, hello Socks, how you doing? Let me catch up. The story in Portal is engaging. I just felt like everybody was here to murder me in Portal, so I don't know. What about the remastered Oregon Trail? I feel like you mentioned that last time we talked about game, but Oregon Trail, the images. I have people remastering, and maybe they'll understand talk about a game. What is this supposed to be? The people discovering America? What is it? It looks fun though. Papers, Please is entirely story driven, bro. Well, I listened to it. Did I not? I mean, I was more thinking about like the gameplay, but there was a lot of story, and I knew what the story is about, and I listened. Look at that, Aster. Bam, proof right there. Also, I would recommend Bioshock. Not sure if you would vibe with it or not. This is a game I actually wanted to play a long time ago, but I gave up because of motion sickness. So now I know that I cannot use the bootleg version, but I need to get some more motion sickness pills, and I would actually probably be down for that. I've been wanting to play it for like 10 years. It's been a long time. I believe that's old. Because I had friends playing it back in the day, but then I would get sick watching it, so I was like, nah, I can't do that. I haven't managed to watch the Portal VODs yet, but Portal is also one of my favorite games, so looking forward to watching. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you are impressed with how giga brain I am. And don't rage. And also you can enjoy Aster raging because he has no patience. Doing good, happy to hear it. The Cure is fun, a Vampire Survivors game. Yeah, I don't know. I played Vampire Survivor. I don't know. I've never streamed it. I don't know how I would feel about streaming it, because in a way it's like you don't need to think, but at the same time you need to. I don't know. I would have to think about it and probably try it and see how we feel about it streaming wise, Maybe a Bastion or Transistor? I don't know what these are. I love Bioshock. You have a lot of games, so far all the games you have liked are pretty good. So I could trust like your taste with that. I don't know about movies, but I would trust your game senses, fish. Bioshock is good, Bastion is good, Transistor is good. Okay, well that's all good choices there. It's a game where you try to travel from the middle of America to the West Coast by traveling in an old-fashioned wagon. But the fact that you mentioned try, what happens? Like, do you get robbed on the way? Do you get attacked by coyotes? Like, what happens? Like, I'm kind of curious about that. Played Bioshock Infinite also 10 years ago. How time flies, right? I feel like I remember my friends playing it and be like, whoa. And then it's like, oh yeah, it was like 10 years ago. God, like, dang. Okay. I want to be young, bro. Maybe I should try again. Why not? Bioshock is like the only game that has given me motion sickness, but I love it at the same time. Well, now we know there's a cure. Just get them pills. They will do the job. Thanks to Blues, we have learned something very valuable here. Hey, almost all of my movie suggestions I've gone over well. I don't know. The thing is that you suggest them, but you also enjoy the weird ones. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think about that type of thing, Transistor is probably the one I played the most out of the three. What kind of game is it? Because I don't know. If I Google that, what do I get? Transistor game. Because I feel like that's also a word for something else. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks very pretty. No idea what kind of game it is, though. But it looks pretty. Only a couple of people didn't like it. Yeah. And that's very important, okay? People can die from diseases, starvation, the usual. Oh. So are you telling me that's kind of, I guess it's a survival type of game? I don't like these because I'm not smart enough for that. It's a pain for me because I will die. I will never survive, and I'm not good at keeping up with who's alive and who's doing what. Depends on how hard they make it, Bioshock 1 and 2 didn't give me motion sickness, but Infinite destroyed me. Oh, they got fancier and it just destroyed the people, I see. Yeah, but I don't consider the weird one. I just like them. Yeah, I still give you the side-eye for it. Advanced and Choose are both top-down isometric hack and slash games. Hack and slash. Have I ever played one of these? I don't know. They were made by the Hades devs, if I recall. I've never played that one either, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, by Supergiant Games. Same ones that made Hades 1 and 2. Wow, so judge it. Yeah, that's me. You got a problem? You got a problem with judgment, perhaps, sir? You gotta accept it as it is out here. You know, we gotta be judging your poor choices. We need to help you. You know. I think it's all the blur effect in the first variation that makes it bad. I have zero trouble playing post void for a long time, and post void is insane. What I know. See, like a whole new world opened itself to me recently just because I can get past the motion sickness on some games. Doesn't mean I'll play everything, but I'll try. I think eventually I'd like to play some shooter games, not in an intense way. Like I'm not gonna become like a Valorant or Apex like streamer or whatnot, but I'd like to try some of these just to have fun and see how I feel about it. I never did because of the view thing, but like I just want to have some fun and like play it once and call it a day, or because obsessed. You should play Skyrim. Yeah, Kappa. Yeah. Kyra gets huggies for Kyra. I know nothing about Skyrim except the memes, the TikToks, and the dude that killed his wife. That's all I know. So I wouldn't. I don't think that's where I'm looking for right now. I just don't know much about it. I made a Minecraft skin for my design mama. Let's go! I respect people that can do Minecraft skins. I cannot for my life follow the pixel art situation. It will look quite interesting when I attempt, type of thing. It will be an attempt, but is it good? I will not say so, Skyrim with mods, the only way to play it. Like, what is the point of Skyrim? Are you traveling? Is it a story-based game? Is there fighting? I know nothing except for the weird NPCs and the NPC music when people put it on like random like weird people in the streets in their TikToks and stuff, and then they just put the Skyrim music in the back, and that makes it funny too. Mod turtles into Skyrim, but what does that mean? Would this turtle be walking like people and be scary, or just be cute little round things on the floor? Like, it changes the mood. I made a silly hat and coat toggles. You can have toggles on Minecraft skin? Hello, what you made? I know you could all do all that. My own Minecraft skin is very basic. It just looks cute because someone made it for me, but that's there's no toggles going on here. Minecraft skins are fun to make though. I mean, you say that as an artiste. You can make art. You know things. You understand things. I do not. So it's just a tragic times, There's a story, but it's an adventure game for Skyrim that is. Oh. Adventure? Okay, can I get lost? That's where I, draw the line. Can I get lost in a game and get aggravated? Or is it okay, Skyrim is a story-based RPG game. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about RPG. It's a role-playing game where you're like a chosen one who travels around the world and becomes the best at any and everything. It could just cause why not? Sounds like a fair story, honestly. And you can fight all sorts of stuff. Can I fight Aster? Is that an option? No, that's what I want to know. Skyrim basically is like the best RPG game ever, like the medieval fantasy GTA San Andreas. So it's like a GTA medieval version. I like this description. That actually makes it quite appealing. Even though I personally don't like GTA, I've watched people play it before and it's just not my cup of tea. But if it's gonna be a medieval version, it might be fun though. I have trash level art skills. It's doable. I mean, I could bring up my dear gold art to make you guys understand. Oh, hello, Kudo. How you doing? How was your day? Were you productive today? Oh, yeah. Skyrim is kind of crazy. It's easy to get lost in the adventure and go on the side quests for hours. I don't like that. You can and you will get lost. I don't like that. I like a game that gives me limits so I don't get lost and don't know what to do for hours. Like, I'm just like, I don't know about that. Can get lost, but you can go where you want. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that freedom in my life. I want to be very much secluded to an area to do what they want me to do. That's all I want, You get the environment's crazy pretty. I think I've seen some pictures. And if you can read a simple map, you should be fine. Since when am I capable of reading a map, Fish? Have you not been here long enough to understand that maps mean nothing to me? Like, actually nothing. Like, nothing goes in my brain when I look at one. It's very empty, They also have quest markers to guide you. Suspicious. Map seems big, but in fact, the world is pretty small. That's That's a big if fish. I don't know what you're talking about. On my way home after a 12-hour day, ew! But all the hat pats and all the huggies for Kudo. You got through the day. You did it. Now you can go home and rest and yap away in my chat when you're not driving and stuff. I don't know if you're driving, but I assume because I'm cool on that. It's a type of game where you can be 4 hours playing, doing lots of stuff, and not touch any story objective in that time. Yeah, I think the more I read about that, the more I'm like, I don't know that I would enjoy doing that. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like having too many side quests. I like going. I'm the type to go through the main stories and maybe do 1 or 2 side quests. I don't do a lot more than that. You being able to read a map. Wow, you're so rude. You're so rude, okay? But you can always get sidetracked by your own volition. Yeah, well, that's what I'm communicating here. I don't like that. I don't want to have the option of getting lost because I will get very, very aggravated when I'm just tired and I just want to go home. And that's the thing. Before I was a streamer, I would simply go look up a walkthrough and just do it. Now I need to show off my big brain, so I don't do that. And I don't want to ask. So I'll be annoyed and I will not do it. Like a lot of games I played before becoming a streamer, like I've never had shame or problems with it. I just Google how to get through this part of the game. Where do I have to go next? How to fix this puzzle. That's how I live my life. I'm not here to suffer. I feel like that's my way of enjoying games and I want to keep it that way type of thing, you know? It's a big hit. Am I wrong? Probably because you're always wrong, Aster. That's how that works. He does not understand life clearly. In any case, just when our OG gameplay will be enough to get you love. I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty X for that one because I know myself. I know that I don't have I will not enjoy freedom. I don't enjoy freedom. That's just how it is. I just do not. I want to be told what to do. Oh, hello, Talon. How you doing? Of course it is Bloodborne. Did you not see the stream category? We're slashing away over here, okay? When I played Skyrim, I had like 30 maps marker for all kinds of quests all over the world. Ooh, yeah. The more you talk about it, the more I'm like, I don't know if I would want to do that. I don't know. Oh, you will be told what to do at a lot. Yeah, I just, you know when the map prevents you from going somewhere because if you go there you're gonna like there's nothing there or you're gonna get lost. That's what I want. I don't want 30,000 side quest situation. Like I feel like in a way that's one of the reasons I enjoyed my Dark Souls 1 and 3 playthrough because even though most of the time I was figuring things out myself and it was all good, whenever I just needed a little bit of direction, Astu would tell me, okay, well next you need to like give me a little hint to get me where to go, because if not, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much. I love that I did not waste time trying to figure out where to go too much when I was playing Dark Souls. So it made it enjoyable because what I enjoyed the most about Dark Souls was playing fighting the bosses. So that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be lost traveling trying to find them. That was just annoying to me. So which is one of the reasons I did not enjoy Sekiro as much. Also the gameplay was not enjoyable for me. Maybe I would watch a video recapping the whole story just to know what it's about, but gameplay wise, I didn't. It was not my vibe. Which is also why when I looked up Wukong, I was looking a bit at like the skills and stuff, and I'm like, that's too much. I want basic like Dark Souls where you have the things on you and that's it. No blocking. I mean, unless you have to. Like, it's not part of the mechanics. But from what I've seen from Wukong, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do all that. Like, I just want to like slash roll slash roll slash roll. That's what I want to do really in my life, Little kitty, big city. What is that? Little kitty, big city. Oh, that's cute. Why is that so cute? Also, why is that $25? That might be fun. That looks adorable. And that doesn't look like the type of game that would be too long as well. So let me keep that. I still have the tabs open from the last time you guys have suggested some games. So I go back and look at them. But that's very cute. Thank you for the suggestion, Socks. You want something like Frog of War over the map? Fog of War? I definitely saw frog. Fog of War? What is? I don't know what that means. And when I'm googling it right now, I still don't know what it means. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's super short but super cute. That sounds exactly right up my alley, actually. How about Lies of P? I actually wanted to play that. I might still do it. Aster, could you finish your playthrough? When Aster was streaming regularly, he started Lies of P and then he just disappeared. So I was like watching his playthrough, and then nothing happened, you know? Oh, hello, dear. Stop being like that, being sneaky like that. How are you? Was your day? Were you productive today? Hello, Ram6. How are you? How was your day? Were you productive today? I need to know so I can feel better about myself. The bugs and the scuff in Skyrim that made a lot of things exploitable was the most fun, in my opinion, and also a lot of unintentional, hilarious moments happening with NPCs. Yeah, honestly, all I know of Skyrim is NPC moments that I see either on Twitter or on YouTube or whatever. It's just people talking about it and making compilations of them. And I remember someone on Twitter, I saw a clip. He made a mod so that the chat controlled the NPCs, and it was already tragic after 2 seconds. But it was great too, great to see. And Stray is good too. I've heard of Stray and I've seen gameplay of it. I didn't want to play it because of motion sickness, but I might actually be able to now. And as far as I know, it's not too long. I'm not trying to play games that are too long all the time. Like sometimes I do, but sometimes I just want to chill. I want to play arcade games that can be done, you know? Fog of War means that area you've never visited are hidden from you but available. Oh, yeah, I see. Yes, I do want that in my games. Don't give me a full map if I don't need to go there. That's how I want to go about it. Streaming me motion sick. I'm still like a third way of the way through. Yee. Well, I mean, Stray, it means that you also need the motion sickness pills, and then you can live a good life, bro. I sadly wasn't productive at all today. I couldn't get a hold of my head the entire day. Hopefully tomorrow will be fine. Aww. All the head pats for you. It's fine. I'm not here to judge because I wasn't, and it's okay. Today will be a better day, I promise. I'm good. My professor just started a class at 5 a.m. in the morning. What's wrong with that person? What do you mean 5 a.m. in the morning? I've never had a class earlier than like 7:30 in my life. Like, what do you mean? Because unless it's an online class, you kind of have to get there by that time. Don't they have a life? Don't they have things to do? Like, what do you mean? I would suggest Balatro or Inscription. Inscription I've heard of. And as far as I know, it's kind of puzzles, so I would probably enjoy that. Balatro, I think, is too big brain from if I'm thinking about the right thing in my brain. Yeah, online, but still, online is still too early. Okay, that's definitely not it. For arcade games per stream, Metal Slug is the first games that came to mind. It's a different kind of game though. Well, let me Google that. Metal Slug. Is it like one instance by one instance? Because I used to play that type of game when I was a kid with my sister, and it was good. Like, do you go through and yeah, it looked like the game I played with my sister. I don't remember. It was Heli Attack on Miniclip, and it was epic, and I loved that too much. It was a great game. I don't know if that's exactly it, but that's what it's reminding me of, and it was amazing. I did like that type of game. Annoying. What do you mean I'm annoying? Annoyingly, maybe you mean allergic to card games? Yeah, I don't like card games particularly. I don't want to read. I will not read what the card does. I will not try to figure out what's the best card to use at what moment. I do not enjoy that. I do not enjoy having to think about it too much. As I said, the only game that had cards involved that I actually learned how to use the cards and everything was Game of Dice, which was my Monopoly on crack with anime merger situation, and I had problem with that game before ROM, but at least I never spent too much on it. but that was the only game where I read the cards and built a deck to win. But that was it, you know. And it requires more immediate violence. Yeah, that's right. You heard that right. Hello, Sheriff. How you doing? How was your day? Were you productive today? How about Elden Ring? Or did man already play it? I did not play Elden Ring, but as far as I've understood, Elden Ring is very open world, and I don't like open world. So I don't know if I want to play it or not. Like, I just don't know. Like, if I was to play it, I would need to have not full on back seating, but a lot, just because I'm not going to go explore and level up in corners and whatnot. I just want to fight the bosses and see the turtles. That's what I want to do. So if I ever play Elden Ring, I will have to devise a plan for this to be enjoyable for me and for you guys at the same time, you know. Skyrim is known for free world expansion community mods that are bigger and more well made than a base game. Unique situation, to be honest. That's pretty cool, but I mean, it's pretty cool for people that like that. People that love open world, that love exploring, that love modding games and everything. That's perfect for them. I'm just not that person. What's up, Nikra? How you doing? How was your day? Were you productive today? Were you? I wasn't. Were you? No card games? Okay, no Witcher 3 then. If it's a card game, nah. I ain't about that life. Every Middle Slug game is like 40 to 90 minutes long. There's story, but I have played all games multiple times and I still don't know what the hell's going on. I just shoot everything that moves. You know, that sounds right up my alley, to be honest. You know, you just show up and then you like boop, 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 and then you just hope for the best. You know, that's great. Murdered Soul Suspect was fun. Murdered Soul Suspect. That looks fancy. I was able to read that. Why is it in my PC is so weirdly bilingual. Like when I Google stuff, half of it is in English, half of it is in French, and I'm like, but why though? But it's an infiltration game. That looks fun. I think one day I'd like to play the game where what's the name of the game? After you were playing it, the one where you shoot people on missions and like you have to be stealth and follow the mission and then shoot people and whatnot. An assassin or something. Was it cool? Well, I hope you had a good day at school. I'm free from school and very happy about it. Okay, that's how I go. Hitman! Yeah, Hitman! That's the one. I think I would probably like that. Oh, hello, Dreej. Have a great day. Welcome in. How you doing? Were you productive? See, I got you to talk. Now I ask you. Were you productive? That's the question. Characters, thank you. Appreciate it. It's me. And in my hands I have Myrtle the turtle, my bestie. But the game's difficulty is based around you exploring, so it honestly not be that fun for you to bash your head against a boss that's 50 levels too low to fight. I mean, that's also my type of gameplay, so I don't know, it might be interesting, but at the same time it might not be. I'd rather not suffer. Like as I said, if I was gonna play Elden Ring, I would have to have a very well thought out plan for it to be an enjoyable experience as much as possible. I mean, it will always be enjoyable and there will always be some raging going on because it's a Souls game after all. I can't expect it to just be like easy peasy going around, you know? The Bell guy one, yeah, that's the one. Hello, Val, how you doing? Do you like Weezer? What is Weezer? Is that a game? You might also like Tomb Raider. I might as well. I've heard that several times. This one I did take note of the game. What is that? Weezer. I see that's a rock group. If I look for game. End of the game? Weezer ended the game? What is that? The game to end all games. Reach the end and you might end up winning a big prize. I don't know what the hell is going on my PC right now, but I had never heard of that one, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just trying to see. Do you play Color for Stage? I have not, but I am interested though. That's see, for once I know what something is. I really love rhythm games and I would be down to try it. I also heard that there's a version where it's like a boxing or something, but I am interested. I don't think it's been, I can't remember last time I played a musical game. Have I ever streamed one, like a rhythm game? Now I'm questioning things. Have I? Or did I always play them offline? Gacha rhythm games are my personal Vietnam. They're dangerous. You gotta be careful with what you choose to play after. Because there's one game I wanted. I played Melatonin, yeah, and that was a one-time occurrence as well because it required a lot of brain. I played also like offline, but I was like, this is too hard for me. I cannot. I've never played Stepmania on stream. That's the type of old game I like. Also, now that I'm on YouTube, it's like a bit more difficult for copyright. I mean, I would probably need to like keep that to Twitch if anything. But I was thinking I want to play the freaking trumpet one. There's a trumpet game. I've seen it around. I want to play that. And there's also one game I did get it not like a while ago where you have to sing to move and stuff like that and fix puzzles. And I'm not sure how bad of an experience it could be, but it could also be very fun. I would enjoy that. So I might do that. I don't think this one is too long. It's Ellie. Hello, Ellie. How you doing? Crypto the Necromancer is my recommendation for rhythm games. Also, yeah, I have played a lot of Crypto the Necromancer before becoming a streamer, and I do believe I streamed it at least once, like probably 3 years ago. I like that game a lot. How you doing? How have you been? Wait, you sure it isn't trombone champ? Yeah, that's the one. I thought it was trombone trumpet. Same thing. I want to try the trombone champion situation. Yeah. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy because I wanted to yap away and chit chat today, and that's what we're doing, and I like it. Same thing, bruh. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt your feelings like that, but you know, they make noises, okay? An arcade game, but it has story though. Game that I love is Portal. The story is quite simple, so even if you don't play it often, it's easy to keep going. And personally, I love Portal 1 and 2. Well, what do you know? I just finished playing the co-op version yesterday with Aster, and I finished playing the whole game, the two games like last week, 2 weeks ago, I can't remember. But I just finished going through Portal 1, Portal 2, and Portal co-op, and we finished that yesterday. Even though someone in the comments was like, there's more content to do that you didn't do, and I was like, oh no. But I think we're good now. Like, I think we went through enough bullying of Aster for a little bit. We'll get back to it. But yeah. Mostly listening and drawing. Let's go. You're making awesome art and I'm here for it, okay? You should know I have lots to watch. Well, I hope you enjoy. I'm trying to make some highlight videos, but it's a lot of work and I get motion sick trying to edit, so it's rough out here, you know. Oh, hello, Lonely. How you doing? How was your day and were you productive today? That's the big question. What do you listen to? What do you mean, like music-wise? What music you listen to? Let me think for a second. Leave me alone for a while, bro. Never. Yeah, I mean, guys didn't even read the actual ending. What? We did it? Well, see, you should have said something last night, but at the same time, I was getting motion sick and very nauseous by the end of stream, so I don't know how much longer we would have survived of it, you know. What music do you listen to? I listen to a lot of soundtrack music. That's my main thing. What's the stream about? We're just chatting. We're just yapping away, talking about anything we want today. Hello, welcome in, Lynn. So OSTs, a lot of anime music, a little bit of classical music. Like genre-wise, I listen to pretty much everything except for country music. It's just not my vibe. I just don't vibe with it. But everything else, I usually will like it. I like opera music. I don't listen to a lot of rap, I would say. And I also like old music. Old, quote unquote. Like, I'm still stuck in the 2000s. Like, when you look at my playlist, I will have my old Linkin Park, my Evanescence, and all that. That's what I still listen to today. So that's why, like, I don't have a lot of very recent music when I do karaoke streams, because I don't listen to the radio I never did, and then I don't use Spotify or whatnot. So I only rarely hear music, maybe through a TikTok or something, but I don't know a lot of new music. We can finish tomorrow if you don't have anything else you want to stream. What did I have on my schedule? Oh, it was to be determined. I will think about it and see how I feel about it. That will be what my verdict for Portal tomorrow. Hello, Pinigachas. Welcome in. How are you? How was your day? Were you productive today? That's the question of the day. Is Rui from Colorful Stage hot? I don't know anymore. I don't know who he is. Sadly, I mean, all the splash images and everything I've seen, all the dudes look like they're kind of hot. So I guess the answer would be yes. I don't think I saw a single ugly one. So, you know, we take the nice equipment looking at us while we're playing games in this house. Good, and yes, let's go. Good job. See, some of us are productive sometimes. See, Kudo was productive with a 12-hour day, and I was... Because, you know, as I said, I was not productive at work. I was slightly productive in my personal stuff. At the same time, I could have done a lot more. I'm just not in the mood. Like, I find it hard to focus on anything and take the time and, you know, be like, okay, here's what I have to do, sit down and do things. It's been very hard for me right now. When I tell you my brain needs a rest and a reset, like I just cannot anymore. I cannot function properly, and I just need that time off in my brain. I just need to be able to be like, oh yeah, I don't need to think. I need, well, I told you guys, I'm going on vacation, so I just need to go to the beach and rest and not talk to anybody type of thing. That's what I need right now. But it's just a theory, a game theory. Wait, what is? Where did you make your VTuber model? I commissioned people. I guess the easiest way to know who made my model is if you click on my Twitter link. You'll have Mama and Papa in my description. So you have my artist that made the art for it, and you have the rigger that rigged it for me. And I think their names are also in the description of the video. They're usually there all the time. Yeah. The only good country music is made by AI. I recommend songs about cowboys and beer made by AI. I've heard it, you know, an interesting thing about AI is I'm used to hearing about it in all the negative ways and all the things that it's bad for and the reasons why it's bad on Twitter and in the VTuber like world. And then I watch random YouTube videos with people that have nothing to do with art and anything like that just don't care and like, or they're not aware about whatever's going on Twitter. So they'll make music for their like there's one specific creator I'm thinking about where she makes little recap songs of the videos that she does. She does videos on Trash TV, and then at the end of the video she'll have a little song recapping all the trash that happened in the Trash TV show using AI, and it's fun. And like you can see that there's nothing like quote unquote harmful, and she's not thinking about all the things that the VTubers are thinking about because we're like so into art. But there's a whole world out there that does not know anything about AI. It's very different, you know? Good in country music being in the same sentence is an oxymoron. Oh my god, have we actually found something that Fish doesn't like? Is that the one thing that will, like, you know, take you off and be like, that one thing right there, I do not like it. That's not what I want in my life. Is that the one thing, Fish? I dislike some things. I feel light too. I mean, Fish is like mayo. You don't like mayo? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with mayo? Like, what do you mean? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the shore. Welcome to Turtle Society. So his opinion is questionable at best. I don't know. Yeah, mayo's... What's wrong with you? What has mayo ever done to you? Like, do you just eat a spoonful and you're like, ew, that's disgusting? Because, you know, that would be understandable. That would be an issue. But you're telling me you're making a sandwich and you'll just have your dry bread right there. No mayo. It's not like I have mayo with a lot of things, but there's some things that require it. Like, you know, you don't like coleslaw? Anything? Like, what do you mean? Where I'm from, no one listens to country music. Ironically, I can't pronounce that, but yes. Yeah, no, it's not in my culture around me. I don't know anybody that actually likes country music in my area. Hello, Honey Mustard. What a great name. That's my favorite sauce for McDonald's. Let's go. Wait. Do you know FNF? And if so, what's your favorite character? My favorite is Bonbon. I heard of it. I've never played it. Now, again, see, when I say that my whole universe has opened up, now that I have the motion sickness pills, I am invincible. I can do things because I do want to play at least one scary game, and it might be this, it might be something else, but I want to do something fun, and now I can, and I might play it. I've heard so much about it, either that or Poppy Playtime and all these like fun games, or the I don't remember the titles. There's a bunch of scary games I'd like to do, and I still think we should do some Phasmo community night on Discord at some point, because that would be fun, and now I can, so it's fun times, you know. But I live in the Midwest, and you know that means nothing to me, sadly. Of course, I have tried mayo. Yeah, you tried it, but you did not understand, and we're just praying for your soul, okay? I just buttered a sandwich. You know, I've had sandwiches with butter, but it's not the same. And you're telling me that if you're gonna get a McChicken, you don't want the sauce. The sauce has mayo in it. Like, you know, you need to have like some creamy sauce in there. Like, it's yum, okay? Wait, coleslaw has mayo in it? I mean, some, like the creamy version, yes. Like, there's the vinegar one, but there's also like the creamy version, as far as I know. They put that nasty crap in everything. Oh my gosh, you're being sacrilegious right now. Fish, what are you saying? Sam the Sam, what a great name. Mario, yes. Mayo, Mario, all the same. Approved. Believe me, I sometimes go up to him in Stardew Valley and drink mayo in front of his character to bother him. See, that's what a real friend does. You know, it's shock therapy, so you can just come to your senses. It will work one day, I promise. I am jealous of wherever you lived, Rahaz. They play that garbage around here all the time. The hatred in your voice, I'm not used to that, Fish. Butter's just so much better. Like, look at you rhyming and everything. Butter is yum, but it cannot replace mayo in some situations. It's just not how it is, okay? I use mayo almost daily. Oh, well, I wouldn't go that far. It's so useful for all sorts of all kinds of dressing. Yes, because I don't eat a lot of mayo, but there are some dishes that need it. Like, I still don't know, because as Haitian people, for some reason, we have a meal that is called a Russian salad, and I think it's just Russian, but we decided to make it ours. But we still call it Russian salad. But it's like beets and potatoes, sometimes carrots and stuff. But you need a lot of mayo in this. That's what makes the thing. And it's absolutely delicious. Like, I don't eat it a lot, but it's good. My mom likes to make carrot salad and she'll put mayo in it. Like, that's how it is out here, okay? Mayo mixed with other things to make a different sauce is alright. At least you're slightly reasonable. Slightly, you know? On its own as a condiment is vile. I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't think anything I have mayo in ever really tastes a lot like mayo. It's just like a side little situation, you know? That would be here if you're listening to reggaeton and music about crime. So, I mean, that's a different vibe. That's a different vibe. I would happily take that over that twangy hick nonsense. That's the thing. I've never actually paid attention to country music to know exactly what's going on. But I don't know, the few times I've heard it, I'm like, what are they talking about? And I think country music, like American country music, also hits different because like it's all about that small town and whatnot that I absolutely cannot relate to. Like, I'm born in a big city in Canada. I do not, you know, like relate. Like, it can be but you know. Oh, thank you for the stuff in Nugget Jazz. I appreciate it. Also, I enjoy gangster raps. His songs about crime are fine. You know, I'm learning so much about you tonight, Fish. I don't know why I did not expect that, but you know, why not? Like, you know, I love your things. Hello, Conway. Hope you're doing good. And okay, fair point. Some crime songs are fine, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I have maybe 2 or 3 gangsta songs that I like. But that's very rare. But also, I feel like I've said it before, but for me, if music is in English, I don't actually know what they're talking about. Unless I sit down to actually go down and read the lyrics or like sing it in like with intent, I will not know what a song is about and what they're saying. So if it's rap, forget about it. I have no idea what is said. I don't understand half of it. Like, I need to really focus. So most of the time when I'm singing in English, don't ask me what the song is about. I have no idea. Like, I just don't, you know? Canadian country music exists, but it's different. Yeah, I feel like I've heard a bit of it. I'm still not interested, but it's not the same vibe or the same subjects, I guess. See what, Lexi? I've heard some Albertans suggest country country songs? And wait, what do you mean? I like almost all genres of music except country. Yeah, I can relate to you on that. I like pretty much everything, but that's the one that hurts for me. But I also don't understand the songs because my brain does not register English that fast when it comes to music. It just does not do the conversion in my brain. So it's just like, yeah, words and like, that's why I also have. I don't have the greatest memory, even though it's gotten worse over the years. But I cannot remember lyrics. But I cannot remember lyrics in English. I remember lyrics in French pretty well, but English is just too much to ask at that point, you know. I've lived in a small town my whole life and still hate country music. Oh well, you're one of these two. Let's go, high five for all of us. I hate country, not as much as I hate hip hop. I feel like hip hop can have some like nice hidden gems though. Like I wouldn't say that I love everything. Not a Again, I live on Japanese music. I don't know, J-pop, is that hip hop? I don't know, but I don't know much about like popular music. I just don't like whiny voices in music, and I feel like country does that a lot. It's very whiny to me. So depending on the of your voice, I can probably like some stuff, but the voice is everything to me. Same. Well, to be frank, we grew up in the same area. Yeah, I feel like you two would have the same environment. But is Kudo a heathen though? Does Kudo hate mayo? That's the real question here. Which is not as much as I hate EDM. I really don't know much about EDM. I remember seeing like memes about it and seeing like videos and being like, what the hell is that? But you know. Oh, H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You see what? The thing is, I did not know this song until last week when Twig released her cover. If you haven't checked it out yet, Twig made a cover of H-O-T-T-O-G-O, which I cannot do for my life. And you can check it out, and she's pretty happy. I will say she's pretty talented, and she made a very cool MV for it. So, you know, go give her some love when you have a second, because Twig is love, Twig is bae, okay? Hip hop is decent sometimes. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't like all the hip hop, but I like a lot of it, you know? Not that I listen to anything, but I don't listen to music in general. I listen to YouTube drama. That's my music. I'm neutral on EDM. Kind of same. And like Alberta has country stars that they are crazy about. I went to a summer camp thing that had students from all around Canada, and they suggested the country stars music to us. Oh, they're trying to like, you know, enroll you into loving that. Hello, content delete. You eat carrots? I eat carrots too. It's pretty good for your eyes apparently. I feel like that was a lie to make us like it, but I actually do like carrots though. I like almost all genres of music except for reggaeton and a folk specific genre from where I'm from. That it's like the country music equivalent of. So yeah, like there's just some music that just doesn't mesh with everyone. Reggaeton, I feel like I probably like it because I have not been exposed to it a lot. Like I know a few songs. I mean, Gasolina is just what it is. It is what it is. Everybody's heard it, and it's fun to dance to. But I've never been in really big Latin environments where I would hear it regularly and I wouldn't just randomly find it. So I don't even know. I don't think I hate it and I don't think I like it. It's just a thing that exists, you know? I love mayo. Let's go. A normal individual. Fish has issues. What's your favorite fandom? Are we talking like a group of people that talk about stuff? Because I don't know that I'm part of a lot of fandoms in general. I guess the most general response to that for me, like I'm a weeb, so I love anime. So anytime I find someone else that likes anime in general, I will connect and we have fun and we talk about stuff. But fandom, if we're talking about a specific show or something, I'm not part of any. Like I don't look at what they do or whatever, because most of the time it gets kind of toxic, and I'm a very leave me in my peace type of person. I don't mesh well with people because I don't want to talk to people like that, you know? So I will observe fandoms from a distance, but then I'll be like, ew, guys, what are we doing? I mean, not even what are you guys doing? It's not that deep. Most of the time in life, I will say that I'm a very chill individual and I do not care. Like, I do not care that much about anything, especially when it comes to, like, my hobbies. So I will not get involved, just like I don't get involved with all the VTuber drama that's going on, because I'm just like, it's honestly not that deep. Sometimes people are mad for valid reasons, and I'm like, okay. But most of the time they're not. Most of the time they're just being mean or whatnot for absolutely no reason, and I'm just not... I'm just not there for water. It is. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, Cannibal. Welcome to Torture Society. Karen, you are loved. And I hear and I wanna hug you. Aster, can we give a mass hug to Karen, please? Thank you. And the Gasolina by Don Omar is a masterpiece, but 2010s and later reggaeton songs are not that good. See, when I was saying that I live in the 2000s, that like it's like 2006, 7 is the max for the music that I still listen to. So everything at that time and before was good for me. So I wouldn't know. I've never heard a recent reggaeton song. I wouldn't know. When I was like 4 years old, I used to remember we were. What? What does that mean? Thank you for the huggies. Yee, hi Karen. See, we all give you a massive hug. And everybody loves the Karen, our one and only frog. Like, that's what's up. Anyways, yeah. That turned into a pretty interesting conversation about music. But yeah, I'm not picky. When I like something, I just like something and I call it a day. But I guess in general, my not pet peeve, but the thing that I cannot stand is like, even when it's covers and stuff, if it's not like, if I can hear there's like a little thing that is not right tempo wise or note wise, like if someone is singing and they're like slightly off the note, I'm just like, it kind of drives me crazy. I'm kind of peculiar about that, so I'm actually very picky. Thankfully, I've been lucky with all the people I've worked on, like mixing my covers and stuff like that. They usually don't have a problem when I'm like, at 1 minute and 5 seconds here, there was something off. And most of the time, I can't tell you what it is, but there's something off. I'm like, I don't think this is supposed to sound like this. There's something off. Please look it up. And usually they're very nice. So like I had some responses about stuff recently and they were able to fix it for me. So I did appreciate that a lot. It was very nice. Do you like turtles? What do you think? I absolutely love turtle. I guess I should introduce myself because I see a lot of new names today. I am Manayu and I am a sea turtle. And I came to the earth so I could find a husbando so I could get married and become a housewife. That's my goal in life. And here in my hints, you have Myrtle the turtle. She's my bestie. She came with me on my quest. And in my free time, I slack off and I play games and I yap. That's what I do. Turtles are my favorites, and they're the cutest, and they're the prettiest, and I just cannot live without them. That's what's up. But yeah. Oh, talking about VTuber drama, I was all thinking about a bunch of things yesterday because after stream, after I ate and I felt better, I opened this beautiful website that is Twitter because we can't live without it, even though we all hate it. And then I was like, there's this whole thing going on. And I wasn't sure how to feel about it because someone came out of basically nowhere saying like, oh, you want to succeed as a VTuber? Here is a comprehensive guide, 133 pages on how to be a successful VTuber and blah, blah, blah. And there's like from niche to authenticity to branding to like going on different platforms and whatnot. And you'll find all of that. Got the PDF count. Yeah. And then I was like, and then the kicker for me is that then you look at it's 24 euros. And that's what made me laugh because I saw people being like, it's 20 USD. No, it's not. It's freaking euros. That's like $30. Well, that's the catfish. We do not know who this person is. Never heard of them. Nobody follows them on Twitter. And we don't know who they are. They are not a VTuber. From what people deciphered from their profile, they discovered VTubers 10 months ago and looked into them, and so they studied it, and then it apparently took them 10 months to write this PDF of 133 pages. And I was very curious because the first thing I saw was people asking like, is that written in ChatGPT? People were like, who the hell are you? What is this? Why is it paywalled? What's going on? And I was like, I mean, maybe we're being a bit harsh. Like maybe there's like some value to this. So I went to check. And then I checked the preview to how like there's like a sneak peek to the whole document situation. And my man used like 40, like size 40 font for titles. It was very, very unprofessionally done. Like, and I'm not a professional, but you can't have like random paragraphs cut in two at the end of your pages. Like, none of the pages started with a title. It was all cut all over the place, and I saw maybe like 8-9 pages or something of it, and I was like, this does not inspire confidence. And also, everything that they were saying was thing that first, we've all heard everywhere on Twitter or on YouTube or whatever. But also, there was nothing new. Like, there was nothing in there that I'd be like, oh, I've never heard about this before. Let me see if there's something to apply. Everything was very, very basic information. So the more I was looking into it, the more I was like, I'm really, really trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but it's a bit rough right now. Because odds are they have no idea what they're talking about. There is that, because, you know, as I was discussing it with others, it's like you need to have something to show for your advice. You cannot just be like, do this and you'll succeed, and we don't know. And paying 24 euros, I was like, if at least that thing was $5, I think people would not be that mad. You cannot ask me for 24 euros for something we don't know who you are. This person's profile was made in April of this year. They had 56 followers when I saw it. I don't know how many they had. So I went through and looked at their profiles to get a better idea of who they are and what they've been doing. Like, do they get involved in the community? And then all of their posts in the beginning is just like pretty ChatGPT feeling messages like, oh, you're not what do you call it? It's not that you're not a good VTuber or something. It's just that X, Y, and Z. You didn't do that, and it's not the algorithm, and all these big words. But the thing is that there was absolutely no engagement on it. Like, there was not even a like on like 90% of their posts. Like, they're absolutely like nobody in the community. And I'm like, you need to like make your place before you offer advice. So everybody just came down on them, and they were like, some people bought it so they can make their own version and give it for free. And it was just a weird thing to observe. What is your favorite color? Guess. What do you think my favorite color is? I'll see if you can guess which one it is. Reminds me of another person that said YouTube had less growth than Twitch, but only gave YouTube 2 weeks. They indeed don't sound like the brightest out here, because the thing is, they could be right, but you can't just try YouTube for 2 weeks and be like, oh yeah, that's it. Orange, no, it's not. Do you like orcas? They scare me a little bit, to be honest. Like, animal-wise, I think I would like to see them from a distance, for a very safe distance, but they kind of creep me out for some reason. I don't know. I love most sea animals and stuff, but nah. Green ducktail, no. There is a hint on me, but like, you know, my favorite color is part of my model, but it's not green. I mean, they are giant murder dolphins. Exactly, they're kind of unsettling out here. But yeah, just to say, I don't know how algorithm and everything works, but YouTube can be good or bad, just like Twitch can be good or bad. Like, because in my case, right now I'm doing better on YouTube than I am on Twitch. Like, I barely get a viewer, maybe, on Twitch. It's been really bad since I took a break. No matter what I do, I don't really get any traction on Twitch. I'm trying it because why not? I might as well, you know, utilize all the platforms I can to get some growth. Whereas I know other people that did the opposite of me, and they're doing very, very good on Twitch, but they get 2 to 5 viewers on YouTube. So I don't know what exactly the key is and like which one is better for who, but I would say you have to try it and see where you feel more comfortable and try to make it where you can. Just do what makes you happy and what you can do, and you see which algorithm likes you more than the other, if anything, you know? Let me catch up. Super neat animals, but I would not want to be in the water with one. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, they're cool, but they creep me out a little bit. They're cool to eat. Orcas are cool. They are. I don't know. I think about them and I have a little pit in my stomach. I'm like, they're a bit uncomfortable. I went to SeaWorld before. I've never been, so I've never really seen like dolphins and stuff. I've been on some boats where I saw some some whales though, and that was fun. But also, I'm a bit terrified of the ocean. I like going to the beach, but I don't want to go anywhere where the water is dark. Like I'm like, there's gonna be a monster in there that will drag me to my death, and I do not want to go there. I'm a bit terrified. I love the ocean, but I'm also terrified of it. I'm a bit scared of whatever could be at the bottom of it, you know. The purple one hates VTubers like. What? The purple one hates VTubers. Oh yeah, live even more than YouTube. It's insane. Yeah, right now there seems to be something going on. I don't know what's going on, but apparently Twitch just has it out for the VTubers, and I'm like, dang, okay. People that have never been banned and whatnot are just getting banned left and right, or getting warnings where flesh tubers are not. So we're like, hello, do you hate us? Is that what's going on right now? We don't know, you know. Whales are so cool. I still want to see one in real life. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know, because for me there are whales in my province. Like if I take the if I drive up a little bit, I can get to the sea and see them. But like I live in the city, so I need to like go on a trip to see them, you know. But as I said before, I like nearly all animals. Indeed, you do. That's why I'm surprised when you don't like something anyways, animal or not. Dolphins murder sea fishes. Yes, I'm a bit terrified of dolphins too, but like, because I guess in my mind they're a bit smaller than the orcas. I'm a bit less stressed when I think about them. I'm like, they could still mess me up if they really wanted to, but they're smaller, and maybe I can try and kick one. I can't kick an orca. Like, there's nothing, like, I'll probably break my bones trying to kick it. Like, it's not gonna happen, you know? Just gotta respect the ocean. Indeed. Stop dropping the plastic straws in my nose. I don't like them. I don't appreciate them like that, you know? Also, did anybody guess my favorite color? Did you? Have you heard of the orcas that killed a woman after testing her around? I thought it was a baby penguin. Like, I don't know. I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. No, it's not white. I guess I'll just let you know. I just make it easier for you to snort cocaine. Bro, what are you even on about? You want to get banned and stuff? But yeah, I remember there were orcas playing with a baby penguin, but like, I think, or a baby seal, something like that. And then when it just, you know, croaked, they just left it. They didn't eat it. They were not playing with it or like killing it. They were just playing with it like a ball. And then when it was dead, they were like, alright, no, not much more to do with this. We're just gonna go home. Hi guys. Yeah. Cute small turtle kicking an orca. Yeah. I might look small, but I'm very mighty, and I might die after it. But it was worth having the skills to do it. You know. Yeah, so my favorite color is red. That's why I have red eyes. It has nothing to do like with a turtle or anything. But I remember telling my first artist that like I wanted to have some red included, which is why I also have it in my hair. Because but I was like, I don't know if red eyes match with the vibe I'm going for, but like I'll get your red somewhere. Just she did it, and that's why I have red eyes. So like even though it doesn't match my normal like color palette, that's why I have it. That's why I use plastic straws, so that they get stuck in your nose. You're just a violent man and you should be ashamed of yourself, my god. I'm afraid of those animals with close to zero conscience like jellyfish. I find them kind of mesmerizing, to be honest. It's just like, yeah, they're pretty and like, you know, they're just living their life. They're a bit weird, not gonna lie, but I find them like mesmerizing. I'm like, oh, they're interesting. My fat color is the golden yellow of tasty fried chicken. You know what? I can respect that. That crunchy, crispy chicken. Now you're making me hungry. I ate right before stream. Why are we doing this? Like, what you mean? So you can snort coke easily. I never said I wanted to do the coke though. Like, what you mean? And cool animals. They have like no brain but still function. It's fascinating. Exactly. I'm just like, dang. I don't understand. Oh look, Heather's going to wine from Heather's. What? Like I'm thinking this is a Taylor Swift related, but I'm confusion. It's going on now. We know you're in love with the cocoa. See, when I say I don't know lyrics, I don't know. I just, Yeah, they are, but I get close to a shark or a dolphin, but I never get like a meter close to a jellyfish. You know what? Reasonable. But again, I would not do any type of activity that would get me that close to a shark or a dolphin. Like, the people that go swim with them, and I'm like, what about now? Like, what about now, though? Broadway play. The only ever Broadway play I've ever seen, which was last year, was The Lion King that I went to see with my sister, and it was fun. But I wouldn't know. I'm not too familiar with Broadway like things. Keep politics out of here. Yeah, as much as possible. Oh dang, I haven't seen that video in forever. Which one? A friend of mine, of my brother, showed me that years ago. I don't know what we're talking about, sadly. Dolphins are just like cute little bastards. I mean, they're creepy. They're a bit creepy. In love with Coco. Well, I honestly, I don't think I've ever seen the video for it. I think I've just randomly heard stuff from it, but I've never actually seen anything. So wait a second, I just realized something is kind of broken. Oh, my account was not connected for that. That's why it was not working. Okay, that should fix. But yeah. Except for that, I want to talk about more things that I observe, like in the VTuber drama world, but there's just so much that's going on that I'm like, I cannot keep up anymore. I used to be very up to date with the big dramas, but like these days I'm late to everything because I'm just not on Twitter 24/7. So I'm like, I don't know. Oh, someone's getting roasted. Oh, someone's getting exposed. I think there was a whole fake DM situation. I don't know. Some people were saying it's fake. Like, oh, send me a fake DM so I can get some clout. Oh, and there's also all the people coming for that very, very cute, adorable cow VTuber that started like 2 weeks ago. She's the most adorable, the most precious. She's very cute. She's an artist. She does a lot of things and she has a very cute little accent. She's just very cute and I was so happy I found her. But then people started getting jealous on Twitter saying that, oh, either she's botting because it cannot be that she has such great numbers so fast, and some people say like, oh, she says she's new but she's not, and she's like, I started 2 weeks ago, homie, like, what you mean? And it's just so annoying. Like, I feel like if you have nothing good to say, just say nothing. And like, do you not realize that if you start talking trash about her, you're already closing a door to like, getting to know her, making friends, and like people will remember you mistreated the cute cow VTuber. Like, we're not gonna forget, so you're closing the doors for yourself, Is the Louvre closed on Tuesday? I mean, I don't know. Like, I've never been there, so I would not be able to let you know about that. Maybe one day. Even though, like, traveling wise, I've never been there. Cute cow VTuber, yes. Wait, let me get her Twitter so you guys can understand how adorable she is. Like, she's the cutest thing ever. Why does my hair do that when I pick? Wait, I just lost everything. Like, dang, okay. Clever. I can't say her name properly, so I just don't. But I want you guys to understand how cute she is, because she's just the cutest. Here, that should be that. I was AFK for like 20 seconds, missed something. I was talking about this adorable cow VTuber that people were just jealous about, and like saying that she was botting or that she was a plant or whatever. They were getting very nasty with her, and she's the sweetest thing ever. And I was like, what, guys, hide your jealousy. It's not cute. It's not very demure, not very modest. Like, stop it. Don't do it, okay? Jealous people are so annoying, especially when they find each other and group up to bash on others. Yeah, because one would start speaking up and then the other's like, oh yeah, it's true. And then after that, they just look dumb when everybody's like, guys, you're annoying. Cute, I know. She's adorable and she makes her own models and she rigs them and everything. And she's like the Appalachian, I don't know. She has that intense accent, but it's very cute. I like it. I don't necessarily have time to watch when she's streaming because time zones and whatnot, but all the clips I've seen and everything I've seen for her, I'm definitely rooting for her. Like, she's just cute like that. And I think it just showed a lot of the ugly side of a lot of VTubers came out when she blew up, because it's jealousy basically. She's cute, she's good. People be jealous. They just cannot help themselves, apparently. That's what's up, you know? So, 1 second. Bum, 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 ba-da, Direct, to be honest, if you think about it, jealous people are like the gnomes from episode of Gravity Falls. I haven't watched that, but I feel like gnomes is a great description. Hello, Amori, how you doing? Were you productive today? You talk now, I can ask you. Everybody who hates any cow-related thing is an enemy of mine. Cats are like the best animal ever, like cats or iguanas. Honestly, like, I don't think about cows regularly, but anytime I see one, usually they're kind of cute and peaceful. Like, cows are so peaceful. They just want to chill, eat their grass, cross the streets without getting run over. Like, they're very cute. But like some people, I think there were two camps. There were the people that were jealous, so they were questioning how she got her numbers, and then there was the other like clan, which was, woe is me, nobody watches me, I've been streaming for X, Y, and Z time, and nobody watches me like that, so now I feel defeated. And I feel like it's still just not attractive either. And even if I can relate and like, you know, and when I see someone blow up, I'm like, oh, that's amazing for them. I wish that for me, but that's the extent of it. I'm not gonna be like, well, now I'm defeated. I'm gonna stop streaming because what's the point anyway? And even if I had a moment where I was feeling that, I wouldn't be tweeting it. Like, why are you tweeting this? Like, what are you trying to get? Because some people either try to get some, I guess, pity points for it, but I feel like it's the worst kind of attention you can get on yourself. Like, just keep doing you, bro. And clearly, if you've been doing this for 3 years and you see absolutely no growth, but maybe you need to switch it up. Switch it up. Look it up. You'll find something that works, okay? Cats are cute indeed. They are very cute. And they're like cats. If you let them in your house, they would sleep on your bed and love being pet and so on. They are. Even though they're not smell the greatest usually. I've seen them at a few farms and it's like the smell is a bit intense, but they're just living their best life, okay? USA. Yeah. That's what's up. Wait, is that a screech? Hey, I don't know how to do the eagle screech and stuff. Off topic though, how is the sun on fire even though space has no air? I have low IQ. Well, you know what? High five on that. I don't know how space stuff works. We would have to ask Vector Spaceman to explain the science stuff, or Aster, because Aster is a nerd. But I wouldn't be the one person to tell you about that. I do not, you know, I'm not someone that's very curious about the concept of life and why things are the way that they are, or like, that's why I always told my sister I could not be in the healthcare, like into healthcare in general, just because I don't care like that. Like, I don't want to know how my body works. I don't want to know what it means to have X, Y, and Z blood pressure. I don't care. I don't want to know which organs I need for X, Y, and Z. I know the very basics, and that's it. I don't care to know. When I watch my sister able to like draw organs and be like, oh yeah, this worked because there's this and that, and she gets like all, like her eyes are all glittery, I'm like, that's good for you. I do not care. Talk to me about anime, I will look like that. So when it comes to science, I was never a science kid either in high school. I hated it. And I did not care for it. So sadly, I cannot. If you have any big brain questions, I will not be the one to help you with that, sadly, you know. Let's see. I am always just hyped to see funny or cute VTubers and happy to see them get big. Yeah, it's so exciting to see someone make it, especially when you see that they've been like trying, whether they blow up like overnight, or they just slowly build their following. It's just exciting to see, and I appreciate to see it for others. I hope for it to happen for me one day, but that's that, you know. Let's see. Those people should start looking inwards to see why people don't watch them. Yeah, and I saw some of these people's posts and people being genuine and honest answering them, and some of them went to watch their streams. They're like, well, I mean, first, your audio is not good, so it doesn't keep people there, or like you don't really engage with your audience, so people have trouble staying there. So, you know, Is it the first time you looked at your content? Because people say like you need to get used with being uncomfortable hearing your voice. Like get over it, because you need to go through, watch your own VODs, see what you did, what you let work, what didn't work. You need to be able to look back on your thing, and you need to be able to take constructive criticism, because some of them would like be combative on the feedback they got that they kind of asked for. So like, well, I did my best for the audio. Well, clearly your best is not good enough. Do something else. And then they'll like find another excuse to explain why they're not making it. And then you see the real problem when that happens, Nuclear fusion, but not sure how to simply explain that. It's not really fire, but plasma. A big, huge ball of plasma. You know what? If someone asked me to explain what plasma is, I would not be able to. So I'm just gonna let the big brain talk about it. Sun is not on fire. It's on light like a giant light bulb. Yes, space is neat indeed. Have you seen videos of cows being released onto the green grass fields in spring after being locked up during winter? They jump around and look so happy. Yes, I've seen these. They're so cute. They literally are like little pets, but they're just so huge, and they like, it's feel like they don't understand how big they are, but they just act like small animals, and it's very cute. I also remember, I don't know why, but there was a cow getting transported by a helicopter, and it was just like twirling around. Poor cow must have been so confused. I know there were some comments like, this cow must be so confused. One day she's in the field, one day she's flying across the mountains, and then she's spinning around, and then she's in another spot. Like, I really wonder what goes on in animals' like heads when stuff like that happens. Like an animal, like any type of pet, the first time they get into a car, what's going on in their brain? Like, what is like, how do they explain it to themselves? I wonder, My grandpa's neighbors has baby cows sometimes. They're so cute. I just want to hug them. Yeah, especially like the fluffy ones. Like there's just so many different types of cows, and they're just so cute. And I'm not a pet person at all, but I would want to hug them or at least pet them. Like I don't go out of my way to pet any type of animal or anything. I just want to be, at a safe distance from anything. I also am sensitive to allergies, so like, if I don't know if I'm allergic to you, I'm not gonna try it type of thing. But yeah, I'm not looking for the next Wukong gameplay by new VTubers. I don't really remember how I found you, but I'm here because you're interesting and see interesting things. That's fine. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I feel like it's different because you can, as a VTuber, you can grow from like, oops, sorry, almost fell. You can grow from doing one thing. Like I know a bunch of people that grew from like strictly streaming Genshin or just a Dark Souls game and doing challenges, and it's possible to grow like that. It can be hard sometimes when you transition into more variety. And at the same time, if you do variety streaming, it's also very hard because you never know what people are coming for. So they're not like, oh, I watched this streamer because she's good at X, Y, and Z. They're just like, I don't know what's gonna happen today, but we YOLO. I feel like that's a bit more my style. I think the one thing I'm trying to do a bit more content-wise is yap more, because I love yapping. It's very relaxed. Like, I'm here today and I'm really enjoying my time because you guys are here. We're having a great time. We joke around. We talk about whatever we want. And I don't need to worry about my gameplay. I don't need to worry about, oh, sound on this, sound on that. Like, when I do just chatting stream, it's literally just clicking on go live and calling it a day. And honestly, that's why I like it a lot. It is a lot more relaxing mentally for me. And if you guys enjoy it, usually I feel like that's when most of us are like the more alive. We just chat and it's fun, and that's what I want to do. And some people are able, not everybody, clearly not me, but some people are able to make it as literally just chatting streamers. They don't even play games and stuff, but they just chat to people and have a great time, and people are happy and they come back for more, and it works. Some people need to have some type of a game going on for people's attention to be there, and maybe that's what hooks them on at the beginning, and then they come back. Oh, hello, Loey. How you doing? Were you productive today? Were you? I'm asking. I'm just being annoying about it today because I need to convince myself that I'm not alone. But yeah, I don't know. If like in an ideal world, if I could grow from just doing just chatting, I would do it. But at the same time, I do like playing games. So it's not like I would. But I think if that would have been my quote unquote niche when I started, had I known, even though it's just so hard to do just chatting when you just started and you have no following and you have an empty chat and you're just start like trying to talk for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to yourself. Like, not everybody can do that. I have problems, so I have a lot in my brain, so I probably can talk for a while without anybody being there. But it's not for everybody, and it's definitely not how I started either. I like, as we saw when we watched my first stream the other day. It was terrible. But I grew into it and I kind of forced myself to do more just chatting so that I would be more comfortable with it. And now that's my favorite thing to do. So, my only advice would be don't give up. Just keep doing it. So yeah, the sun is not on fire. Fire is, as we know it, requires oxygen. The sun is a series of nuclear explosions generated by nuclear fusion. Thank you, Big Brain Aster. The more we know, we learn stuff every day, especially with Aster fact checking like we're in a political debate situation. But yeah, I don't know, because I feel like when I was looking at what to do as a VTuber when I was starting, a lot of advice was saying that you need to like look at what the popular games are and follow the trends whether you want it or not. People are like, yeah, it's better to play games that you actually want to play, but if you want growth, you have to play the Genshin, you have to play the whatever. It just never worked for me, because if I don't enjoy the game, I'm just not gonna be entertaining, because I'm not gonna be immersed in it. I'll be like, oh my god, I can't wait to end stream because I'm not enjoying this. So I feel like it might be a negative for your growth overall, but at the same time, if you're healthy mentally and emotionally about streaming, then you will outlast a lot of people that will do the fancy thing that is popular. Like, I've been there for 3 years and I'm still not burnt out. I still love streaming. The only time I don't want to stream is usually because something is going on in my personal life where I just don't feel like doing anything, which I guess streaming saves me from it. I guess instead of going to lay down my bed to like doom scroll and do nothing because I'm quote unquote depressed, well, I'm like here yapping away for hours and I'm having a great time and I'm happy and giggling and joking around. So to me, it's a good thing. It's very nice. Let me catch up. Sorry. I feel like I can't do just chatting streams because my head is really empty, no thoughts. Well, when I was starting off and I asked for advice in some VTuber groups, they're like, how do you do a just chatting stream? They said that, write down a few topics you want to talk about and just build around them. And honestly, I would say it comes with practice. I didn't know how to do this before, but now I literally just ramble on. I just never shut up, but I just don't. So practice and you will become a professional yapper is what I would say. Like, you just need to shove yourself into it, and if in the beginning, if you're stressed, have something in the back so that when you have an empty moment, you can be like, oh, look at this random thing going on in the back, and then when you reset and think about your next topic, then you just go back into it. That's what I do when I do coloring stream, or sometimes when I do Seika in the back. It's just I just want to have something going on where I don't need to think, so I can focus on the yap. Yeah, I've just found a handful of YouTubers that I can watch on just chatting streams. You one of those. Most YouTubers I follow need a chaotic game on background, but I usually stay with the first wins. It depends. Yeah, it depends on what time of entertainment you want. If you want something in the back, if it's a very chaotic situation, you'll be like, oh, I miss something all the time. So you want to have something that's easy peasy. I feel like, at least when I do just yapping, if you're not even at your computer, you have your headphones on, you can just hear the endless yap and be confused as to what the hell is she talking about? But you can still listen in, What type of game do you like? I like a lot of different games. My favorites are probably Mario Kart. I love Fall Guys. I love Super Smash Melee. I like the Souls game, the ones I played. I like Hollow Knight. I love racing game and fighting games a lot if we go for a genre. Genre? That sounds like Cyros. I love Tomodachi Life, one of my favorites. We haven't checked on them in like 2 weeks, but I'm just so busy, and I just wanted to yap today, so we'll see. But we'll see how the Islanders are doing. By the way, if you ever interested, my members get a character on our island and Tomodachi Life, so be there for a stream and you'll see how amazing it is. I don't know why people are not getting married and people are not having kids, and I'm a bit annoyed by that. I'm like, guys, you got married for a reason, now populate the island. Anyways, that's another subject. Am I the certified yappinator? Apparently I am, and I'm happy. I'm proud of myself for my growth. It took me a while to get to that point, to be that comfortable to yap for so long, but I'm happy I did. It's just a good time. Oh, hello, Kenshi. How you doing? Welcome in. Were you productive today? Or wait, it's morning for you. Will you be productive today? How about Hello Cure? Did you play it? I have not. Kohako has talked to me about it a lot because it's apparently a vampire survivor type of game. I will say I was not really familiar with Hololive when I started, so it was not something that I would like look for. Like now I know them because I live on Twitter. I see things about them, but I've never actively watched Hololive VTubers. Even though I do admire them, I think they're doing awesome, and I'm always impressed by their creativity because it's like it feels like I could do that too until you actually see their stream and they have a way of being very entertaining that I'm like, I respect that type of thing, Alikir is super fun. I think I would probably like it, but at the same time, I don't think it would hit me as much as someone else that actually knows the characters, because they would not mean anything to me. I'd be like, oh, I'm playing as Gura. Okay? Like it does not give me the satisfaction that other actual fans would have. So in my brain, it's like, well, I might as well just play Vampire Survivor then, even though I've heard good things and a lot of development has been going into it. I've never played it. I've just heard that it's very much like Vampire Survivor, Oh, you into roguelike? Am I? Aster knows. I don't know, because every time someone says that, I forget what it means. No, you hate that. See, Aster. See, I'm not good with terms, and people ask me the same questions, and every time they ask again, well, I forgot what I said last time, and I forgot the meaning of everything. So yeah, apparently I do not like roguelike. See, that's why you want to have a mod that's been there for 3 years, so he knows what I actually like. Well, you never actually tried them. Did I not? Well, how would you mean I hate them then? But they're not for you? I'm confused. Yeah, I have watched a lot of Papers, Please gameplays. Every VTuber I follow that have streamed that game had great reactions. Quite fun. So yeah, games with nice reactions are the best. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, Paper Please gave me a little bit of stress out here, but it was fun, We explained the idea to you multiple times. Yes. Am I witnessing real-time gaslighting? No. It's actually true. Like when I tell you that I forget like little parts of conversations. Again, as Aster said, and like we've explained the idea to you multiple times, and every time you go, yeah, no, it's for me. The thing is that now that he said that, I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've probably said that. But if you ask me what a roguelike is right now, I don't remember. Like, I feel like this happens every like 2-3 months. Someone new comes to the chat, they ask me if I like roguelite, and I'm like, what is a roguelike? And then they explain to me, and I'm like, yeah, not for me. And then the same cycle happens again. Yeah, that's the reason I asked Aster about it, because I knew that he would remember. I know that I don't, so I'm like, I don't know. I feel that, and I think the MMORPG one or something. Like I think last time someone asked me, I googled it exactly in the same fashion, and I answered the same thing, and Aster was losing it. It was like, girl, you did that last time we asked you. You looked for the definition, and you had exactly the same reaction, and you said exactly the same words. It's like a loop. I just forget. I don't know. It's a rite of passage. So, and I just repeated the cycle. What have I done? Yeah, you just You just proved that it stays the same. I'm very consistent. I don't lie. I'm not a liar because clearly I just do the same thing over and over again. I really want to like roguelikes, but they're just not for me. Well, apparently that's how I feel. So yeah, felt. Oh, hey, Mana. Long time lurker, first time chatter. Do you like turtles? Me? Liking turtles? Nah, I've never seen one in my life, actually. There's none. Nah. Nah, there aren't any turtles down there. If they are, it's not because of me. I would never. Like, I know turtles are just not it. I can't say that. It hurts my soul. Myrtle, where are you at? My baby. Here she is. Rogue is any game that's instance based. So you play the game until you die, and you start over, but with small, persistent upgrades between each run. Why do I feel like I don't remember this explanation? like, what? So every time you start an instance, then you get upgrades. How does that work? I have questions. So Vampire Survivors is a roguelike. Well, I like Vampire Survivor. That was fun. But it's kind of a subgenre of it. Ah, maybe that's why. I like that one. That was fun. I had a whole phase where I was playing that almost every day. Roguelike is like Rouge or Rogue. Like I'm always confused when people write that Rouge. I'm like, why is it Rouge? Rouge and Rogue are different, but I don't know. Was that on purpose? I do not know. Total yish. You're my baby Myrtle. Just cause it gets asked a lot and I think it's funny. Who is the turtle? Why is she mad? Yeah, that's also a rite of passage. That's what's up. Well, this is Michael the turtle and she's very happy. Yeah. My brother is afraid of turtles. Quite funny. Why is he afraid of precious, cute turtle? What do you mean? Not Rouge, it's Rogue. Okay, I'm not tripping. Binding of Isaac is a good example of a rogue. I've heard of it, but it looked very creepy, so I was just not into it. You know, I was like, I don't know. This looks a bit uncomfortable. I don't know how I feel about it, type of thing. When it comes to that, you know. Elichan, why are you so persistent? You just wrote a message in the chat. Like, I know you love me. You send me hearts and all that, but you don't need to be that intense about it, you know? Turtles are like the most harmless animals on earth, except snapping turtles. Those are menaces. They are, indeed. Honestly, I love turtles, but snapping turtles scare me a little bit. Like, I won't try and throw hands with them, and I will protect Myrtle from them. But no, turtles are just so cute. They're just so round, and like when they're swimming, they're flapping around, and when they try and run, like, what are you supposed to do? Your heartstrings are just pulled at this point, you know? Elichan, yes, second. She's the best girl. Stop, like, you know, disrespecting Elichan like that. Yeah, he's like, have you seen them? Like, actually see them? They're scary. The bigger the scarier. I can't say anything, though. I'm afraid of giant bunnies and penguins. Wait, like, giant bunnies, like, real big bunnies? Or, like, are we thinking, like, movie big bunnies? Like, what? And, oh, wait, actually, you need to explain. What scares you about penguins? Like, what is going on? Like, you see them and you think they're gonna come slap you or something? That was like, because I mean they have like long hands for that, you know. Oh, welcome back, Val. They're posted silly Minecraft skin I made. Oh, I'll go check it in 1 second. Living turtles are neat though. They are, but like I ain't putting my hands anywhere close their mouth. Like, nah. So I wouldn't stick my hand anywhere near them. Exactly. Nah, could you spend? Nah, I don't know. She would probably leave you because like you were there for Elichan first, okay? Let me go see the silly Minecraft skin. What do you mean silly? That's adorable. This looks so pretty. This looks so pretty compared to anything I could come up with, Kyra. What are you on about by silly? Dang. Penguins are my little favorite animal, but they're so cute. Like if there's one thing in the world that doesn't scare me, that's that. What's your turtle's name? Her name is Myrtle. Myrtle the turtle. Could be called Michael sometimes, but you know, different vibes. Any thoughts on anglerfish? They're scary. Like, you know, in my mind, I think about where they live, and usually anglerfish, like, they live way down there where it's scary stuff. So I would not want to be anywhere near them because I don't deal with the bottom of the ocean like that. I just don't want. And they're really not that cute. They're really not cute like that, you know? Anglerfish are cool. I will give them that. They're cool. How does it work? Why do they make like light? I don't understand, but I can give them that they're cute. But anything in that area, I'm not going near that. No, like actual bunnies. A friend of mine had like a 30 kg bunny. It was so big it had like a bump on the back of its head, like zibbles. Like, I don't know what is zibbles. Let me Google that for a second. Zibbles. Oh no, a bunny with that? I mean, I've never seen whatever this is, but like, oh no, not like this, no. That's uncomfortable. Damn. Do you like sea turtles or land turtles more? Hello, Catnap. Oh, that's a cute name. Hey, Catnap. Welcome in. Were you productive today? Were you? I love sea turtles more, but like they have their different charms. Like I just love them so much. Like when they're like the sea turtles are flapping around. Like I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at the flaps. Look at that. Like, you know, it's just like, it's so cute. But then you have the little box turtles that literally look like little boxes and they're walking around. Like, what am I supposed to do? My heartstrings are pulled. I cannot, okay? Deep sea anything is neat. No, it's terrifying. That's where you lose me, fish. Anything in the deep sea, the abyss and whatnot, I want nothing. Absolutely nothing to do with it. Like, I'm absolutely not. I do not want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want anything to do with it, type of thing, you know? In the deep dark, yeah, nah. There's a silly anglerfish VTuber and she's cute. Wait, who's that? Wait, do I know them? I thought Gumi, but Gumi is the jellyfish. Well, I'm sure they're cute. I'm sure they're cuter than an actual anglerfish, you know? Do you guys think deep water mermaids are more bloated because of the pressure? I don't know. Honestly, I think actual mermaids are probably kind of scary. I don't think they're as like pretty as like the movies. If they do exist, I think they might be. Honestly, I do not know what's going on at the bottom of the ocean. So I'm not gonna put it past the world to have mermaids going on right there. But I feel like if anybody has ever met them, we've never seen them back. Like you go down and it's your last trip of the life and you live down there with them and you never come back, or they eat you. I don't know. I don't trust it, you know? Unless you're talking about them surfacing like blobfish. What is surfacing? What are you talking about, fish? That's true, but I imagine it'd be something like a blobfish. But wait, isn't the blobfish the one that's super ugly? Let me Google. Blobfish. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. Yeah, no, I don't want it to do with that either. Absolutely not. Oh, speaking of turtles, I watched an adorable little turtle scooter across the road at Max Toys on the way home yesterday. You saw a real turtle? Like when I see a turtle, it makes me so happy. Like my heart is full. It's all fluffy, and I'm like, it's a turtle. And I get all excited, and I start whispering because I'm too excited. So I guess for me, when I'm excited, it's one or the other. Rarely I will scream out of excitement. I usually go into whisper mode when I'm happy and excited. So, you know, I just can't contain myself. I'm just like, if I don't whisper, I'm just gonna screech. And I don't think that's the most welcome reaction here, but it's so good. It's so cute. Fun fact to those who don't know, blobfish don't look anything like that in the natural environment. What do they look like? Because I've never seen a good picture. Like, has nobody ever taken a picture of a blobfish in its like normal environment so we would know what it looks like? Like, what is going on? Terrifying, and that giant bunny could jump. And every time it jumped, my hands would curl up. Yeah, I think I would find it a bit unsettling, to be honest, if I saw such a big bunny that had a bump on its back. I would be a bit concerned. But I still want to know what you're scared about. Like, what scares you about penguins? I'm very curious about that one. Only that blubby out of deep water. But now I want to know, but I don't want to Google it because I don't want to see the blobfish. I just want to know, like, I mean, if you say they don't look like that, but what do they look good? Like, you don't need to describe what they look like in their normal environment. But do they actually look like a fish? Do they look good? Do they actually look like a whole man's face down there? Like how does that work? Mermaids are basically succubus of the sea. Yeah. Dungeon Mishi has taught me the best way to contour Siren Mermaids by saying louder than them. That's my favorite scene. I'm like halfway through Dungeon Mishi, but I had seen that scene on Twitter. Someone posted it, and it's my favorite thing. It's the screaming and singing out of tune for me. I was like, this is amazing. This is gorgeous. I love it, you know? Blobfish live under a lot of pressure, so they like explode when they're not under that same pressure. So we've just been grabbing them and making fun of their ugly faces, but we've been exploding them on the way. That's kind of tragic when you put it like that. Dang. Posted it in general chat. Let me see. What did you share with us? I mean, it's still ugly, but it's not as ugly. But we should probably leave them alone and leave them down there, like in their weird environments, you know? Poor fish. Bit of warning here, Mana, because some of the pics can be scary, but try looking up Sakabambasis. That sounds African for all you know. Let's see. I'm not usually scared by animals. Why does it look derpy though? What is it? Like, there are some pictures of it that are kind of scary. And then there's this. Let me give you 1 second. Like, what is this? Like, how am I supposed to be scared of this? Like, what? Why are you so derpy, bro? Like, what happened? Well, they're cute, but when they're too big, well, birds in general are quite creepy in my opinion. It's facts. Penguins are like birds but fatter. Yeah, so they're like derpy. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, what is this? What? Like, what is this? Like, why am I moving like that? Like, that's not what I want to do. I want the fish. It's on my face. Yes, that's exactly that. See, that's very accurate. Like, what is this? It's amazing. I love it. Oh, it's like the printing error snake from the other day. Yeah, it's like, what happened here? What have you seen? Like, you know, they have jaws. That's why you're like, dang. How do they eat without a jaw? Like, how does that work? You know? They look weird, but more like normal fish and not blubby and gross. Yeah, you know. Well, fishes. Yes, I am. I love it. My new favorite fish. Yes, derp snake. We have derp snakes. We have derp fishes. You know, they're adorable. That fish has seen some stuff. Agreed. Because it's like, I saw them. Yeah, I can hear him in my voice, in my head. He's gonna stay with us for now because we love him. He's kind of growing on me. It's cute. I don't want one of these, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, look at it. Oh, it's like the predator. Yeah. They don't have jaws. Arabian sand boas are similarly derpy. Yeah, I think we googled them the other day. They are my favorite snake. I love sand boas. They're so freaking cute. Like, I don't want one, but like when they look like that, it's just amazing, you know? Derp snakes. Mana's new mascot. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be what represents you guys in the chat. It's gonna be that. What are we naming him? The fish is sibling a predator. That fish is a predator? Like, that scares other things? It makes things scary? Like, you know, I'm not gonna judge you like that. You've seen stuff, so clearly you've been to war, so you probably are scary to some animals, you know? Me, when I remember it starts raining, but my clothing is still drying, hanging outside. Yeah, I feel like this fish has so much meme potential. I love it. There's one Sakabambasis picture that's like creepy as hell and it's burned in my mind. You know, I'm choosing to only see this fish. This is the only fish I wanted to see when I think about that Sakabambasis situation name. We're gonna call him Sakana. There we go. It came out all circle, like full circle. His name is Sakabambasis. And then we're gonna call him Saka, like sakana for fish in Japanese. See, it's all worked out in the end. Hello, Kruka. How you doing? We're out here yapping away. How are you? Were you productive today? That's the question of the day. Jealous people love to beam on this fish, actually. Really? There's even a song based on it. You know what? I'm not surprised and I approve. Like, it's just, it makes sense to me. Who would not want to talk about this fish? It looks amazing. And I love that now it's just there. I don't know how long I'll keep it there, but people are just gonna be like, why is this there? And I will never let them know. This is a beautiful moment all between us. So when new people show up, they'll be like, why? And we'll be like, what? What are you talking about? There's nothing on the screen. We're just like, it's just part of my background, like something on the floor and whatnot. Oh, Setsuki! Hello, how you doing? How have you been? Everybody say hi. It's the wonderful VTuber that made that art for the 3rd year anniversary that super sneaky Nexy asked for. Will you look at that? Oh no, just found out next. No! They're gone? No way! How were they gone? Like, I doubt we were fishing this. Like, we were not looking for this, trying to like get more in our things. They're prehistoric fish. Aww, not like this. I like that. Now I'm heartbroken about about a fish I've never seen. I never knew what I was missing out on. When there was such cute little. There are even better pictures of that when you look for it. There's like some memes with it. I love it. I love this thing. No, not like this. They're like super old. I had never heard of them before, and now I'm sad about a prehistoric fish that disappeared. Like, that's not even okay. Like, I feel betrayed here. Like, what you mean? My heart is broken. Saka, you were great. We loved you. You brought a lot of joy in our lives, okay? Like, dang. Oh my god. I can't hear Sakura without the licorice recoil aquarium scene popping in my head. I haven't watched that one. I've heard of it a lot, but it's fine. Like Ordivision. I don't know what that means. I know thousands. That's what I know. I'm sorry. Well, I'll accept your apology, but I'm hurt right now. I'm laughing. Look at him. So derpy and beautiful. Almost made me want to have one. Now I'm even more curious about what we know about it. Like, how was it hunting for food? Like, what was he doing? Like, was he okay? Was he like swimming really fast, like, and just eating the things? Like, how did that work? I just woke up. I love it when artists draw fan art with this fish wearing VTuber's outfit. Yes, people do that. That's a thing. That's amazing. In my case, honestly, I would probably just replace my face with it. I would just erase my whole face and put this instead. I think that would work very well. Or division is like 40 million years ago. That's not okay. 40 million years ago, people could hang out with this and we missed out on it? Like, what do you mean? I'm sure it was a nice pet and whatnot, okay? 480? 480? Like 480 million years? Bruh. Like, that, I'm even more sad. There was never a chance for our paths to cross. Like, not that there was ever a chance with 40, but dang. My god. Yeah, I saw fan-made merch at conventions. This is amazing, and I'm happy that you, like, informed me about that. I just learned about this fish today, and I am in love. Like, I mean, look at him. Like, had I known about this fish, I feel like it probably would have been my profile picture on a lot of things in my life, just because I mean, look at him. I need to find new websites to log in on and whatnot, and just have that as my profile picture. Maybe I should just change my Twitter profile picture and have that instead. I don't know. Like, I just need more of this in my life, you know? Wait. Many fishes back then were predator. I can't say this word. Some had armors for some reason. Well, with armor? I mean, this one doesn't look like it did. It was like, dang, I'm cool and I don't need anything, you know? It was just like intimidating with his derpiness. Well, I would go for a walk with that thing with a leash, obviously. Yes, that's fine. Gotta make sure it stays protected and doesn't attack other things. It probably would eat your dog if you don't. Like dunk Dunkel Ostius. That is a fantasy animal. You cannot say otherwise. What is this? I need to know. Do it. Maybe I should. Turtle. Yes, turtle. Let me Google that thing. I see bones. Ew. I mean, see, when I was saying I wouldn't want to hang out with orcas, I would not have wanted to hang out with that one. You see, I'm sad that Sokka is not around, but this one I don't think I feel the same about it, you know? That fish has an exoskeleton, which is cool in a way, but I mean, I'm not as sad as I am about my friend, like my homie right there. Like, I miss him. Like, I'm not the same without him around. See, even Myrtle wants to talk to him and like, what was it like to be cool like you, homie? Sokka Bus is the new standard now. Of course, like, I mean, look at that. I don't even know if there's any way for me to be any close. That's the closest I can get to him. But I don't look too like as stressed. I guess it's because I do have eyebrows. I would need to get rid of the eyebrows and then it would work. I was obsessed with it for a while when I was a kid. I mean, it was cool, so you know. It needs a little ribbon. Sokka-chan emote when? I guess that's what we should do. We should have an art stream next week where we'll make Sokka-chan and we'll make we'll try and figure out what we can do as a mascot for you guys, or like not a mascot but like an avatar. I want to have an avatar for you guys, that one day when I'm rich and famous I can actually commission someone to make the stream avatars for you guys to look like what we designed together. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great, I promise. But yeah, I feel like we definitely need that. Actually, I don't know, I will not even draw it. I'll just like cut this and make it an emote. I'll probably add it to Discord first because that's easier and people can just like react to things. That will be very useful for movie night when we're confused about things. Yes. I wonder what would happen in this stream if Sokka Assist was never brought up. Our lives would not be the same. You have brought greatness to our lives. Actually, we're just, see, I'm gonna put him right there next to you guys. He's looking down on you guys, making sure you guys are safe and okay. There we go. He's looking at the chat. It's like, oh wow, the chat. I'm gonna get so much mileage in movie night. Yeah, anytime we're shocked, it's gonna be like Sokka-chan. That's gonna show up. Yeah, like, yeah. We're watching Jumanji this week, so I don't know if there's much Sokka-chan because I feel like we've all watched it. But anytime we'll watch a movie that we've never seen or something, and some dumb stuff happens, we'll just have that. Or when it's like so obvious something was gonna happen, and be like, you don't say. This will show up. That's gonna happen. I'm using that one a lot. Yes, I feel like it might become one of my favorites. Actually, I see so many uses for this. like I am very, very, very thankful to you, Kenshi. Like, you have brought a great thing into our community. It will never be the same after this, because honestly, I think I will become a spammer of the fish, because Sokka-chan is just everything. Should we make Sokka-chan on the island? We definitely should have a fish character. We have Crow after all. We might as well have a fish. Like, I mean, we do have fish, but you know what I mean. I think Sokka-chan might have a place on the island. Don't know who will end up with Sokka-chan, but and like Sokka-chan will have no personality other than shocked. Yeah, that's gonna be great. I'm gonna give them exactly the same eyes I gave Crow. So it's gonna be my slightly deranged looking people on the island. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. Now we definitely have to do some Tomodachi Life next week. Like, let me write that down so I don't forget. Add Sokka-chan. Oh, thank you. Oh, you became a member. Hello, welcome to members. Hello, welcome. You're now part of Turtle Society as a Kamidachi. Let's go. Let's Sokka-chan to island. Let me write down before I forget, because I forget stuff very easily. Yee, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm also fan of the drawing, which is now my profile pic on YouTube. Yes. You also need to add Ripley. Who's Ripley again? I forgot. Oh wait. Oh yeah, the sexy lady. I forgot her name. Look at that. You now have a turtle next to your name. Look at that. You're cool like that. I know. Please. I'm sorry, my dear, beautiful, wonderful members. I know that I have been slacking in the member Discord channel, but I will come up. As I said, I have a lot going on right now, but I have a lot of plans and a lot of things that are gonna happen. End of this year, beginning of next year, I will have a lot more time and a lot more things going on. I have a lot of things to announce, like after I come back from vacation, and then I'll be more free. I promise. Okay. Yeah, replay from Alien. Yeah. I need to add her. I wonder if she'll end up with Hotman. It's gonna be great. But then next time we play, we have to add Drahats, QT, Lovencraft. I never read your full name. See, I have issues. It's difficult out here. But let me drink some water. When you yap a while, you kind of get thirsty. I don't know why. Cannot understand. There we go. But yeah, okay. Why are you looking at me with the clown emo? Are you trying to say something? Are you? Cause I see. That's what Kyra does all the time. She sends a bunch of heart emojis and she'll hide one clown in there, like as if I wouldn't see it. And I see it. You're trying to send a message out here, like dang. Let me close the Dunkel situation. Aww, Saka-chan looks so cute from other angles though. Like, I love her. I mean, him. Yeah, I decided it's a him. So, like, we're gonna respect the fish out here, okay? Saka's my face right now. Saka's his base. Saka's his love. And this is definitely a thing. Like, I just need to make sure I don't forget. Oh, wait. There's so many people that joined up in the server. Okay, so again, I am Scuff, okay? So sometimes I don't fix things. So my Discord server is kind of broken. At the same time, it's not broken. So anybody that joined recent, I just gave you the title, the roles. Basically, I have to manually give you the roles to be able to see things in the Discord as of right now. Also, there was a problem with Carlbot getting hacked the other day, so I deactivated a lot of things that it's supposed to do, so it's even worse now. Isn't it amazing? Yeah. So yeah. Well, sure, a new fish shows up and now I'm chopped liver. Yes, and you know, like, there's fish and then there's Saka. Different vibes, different days, you know, it's just how it is out here. Especially since you're gonna be using the emotes so much, it's just gonna come full circle. It's gonna be fish using the fish emote, using his profile pic that I made as well of a tired fish. So I feel like it's amazing. Like, I need to make you more profile pictures so it becomes a thing. But I don't think anybody else in the chat is an animal. So you're the only one that I can visualize. So, like, it's funny because I have two ways I think about fish in general. I think about fish with his profile picture. So he's just a fish in my brain. Or sometimes I remember that I have his Tomodachi Life avatar. And that's how I picture you. And that this is all knowing that I've actually seen a picture of you when I based the Tomodachi Life one. You sent a picture, so I know what you look like, but my brain refuses to, like, mesh the information. It just refuses to accept that you're an actual human being that looks like a human being. You are either a fish, a tired fish at that, or you're a or me. You're just a bee to me. I'm sorry. It's just how it's gonna be out here, you know? Technically, I'm a lizard, you know? Yeah. Like, yeah, you have seen pics. Yeah, my brain erased the, like, when now I think of, like, I'm talking about it, so now I see it in my brain. But other than that, if I'm randomly thinking about, oh, fish this, fish that, it's one of these two that show up. I think 70% of the time I see your me, and the rest is your profile picture here. Those are the two things. Like I'm like, oh, Fish said he was gonna come or to the movie night or something. When I say that, that's what I see. Me when I'm my profile pic, I'm a big green K. Well, you know what's funny? That's true though. I literally see you guys as your profile picture. So when I think about Crow, Crow is a crow. So that's what I see. When I think about Crow, I see his profile picture. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. Kyra looks pretty, so I see pretty Kyra, and I see different angles of Kyra, but always kind of the same. So like, I can imagine Kyra differently. Ashley looks exactly like his profile picture. Yeah. And and what else? Vector, same. Yeah. But I have some random, like, people with random pictures. You know what's funny? Earlier, like, Fairy Jung was here, and Fairy Jung's picture is just a black circle. But anytime I see a black circle, I know that it's him. Like, or her, I actually don't know. I know it's Fairy. That's all we need to know. I know Fairy when I see a black picture. So that's just how it is. I could be a ghost of just about anything. Well, I reserve my brain space to that blue background white K situation. That's you. Whereas Kieran is the white K on a purple background. They're very specific. So when I see them, I know right away who is who and how it works and how it's connected in this world, I'm telling you, there's an order to everything. It works. Now I'm starting to see Kuro as me, but I'm still seeing Kuro as that thing on my screen right now. It's the blue background with a K in the center. That's Kuro for me. Or I think about your profile picture on Discord too. Those are the two in my brain for you. Oh, fancy. And you, I feel you have changed your profile picture since you've been here. Am I tripping? Karen, I feel like you've changed. So I'm getting used to what I'm seeing right now. For you, it's weird. I think for Karen, I see your name in Discord font. That's what pops up in my brain. It's green and it's the font. That's what I see. Mala thinks I'm pretty. Of course, you're gorgeous. Like, have you seen yourself? You're gorgeous, you're funny, you're smart, you make tea, you know tea, and you have a whole store you take care of. Like, Kyra is very high up on the how amazing people are, And I have to change that up at some point, and then I'll be confused. I'll be like, who are you? What's going on? Oh, on Discord, I've got a different name. I mean, I guess there are 2 people that joined today, so I'm guessing you're the first one? Yeah, you're a YouTube member, so that's you. I mean, you can keep your name or change it, but it will confuse me, not gonna lie. I will be confused and be like, who's that? For a little bit, until I measure the 2, Mana, what's your opinion on guys using girl avatars in game? It's very interesting that you would ask me that. I'm not gonna go into much detail, but let's just say that when I started playing games online like that, I didn't know that this was a very, very common thing for guys to do, because I don't think girls do it as much as guys play the other gender. So to me, anytime I saw someone in game, or again in my ROM days, I always assumed that they were the gender of their character. I never questioned it, and that was that. Long story short, I did kind of get catfished by a dude because it was this person I got very close to, so we would raid together. He and I didn't know at that point was I was a guild leader. He was my vice, and we would do a lot of things together and blah blah blah. And we got kind of close, but I guess I was just dumb and innocent at that point. He would say oh, I don't have a mic or something for when we're raiding stuff. But we would hang out in game, and then we would go around, and he would to hold my hand and stuff, but I never thought anything of it, because to me it was like a best friend, and we would talk here and there and chit chat, and they were quite quiet. And I never questioned things. At some point I thought he was in love with one of our mutual friend, and I just thought it was a lesbian. I did not question that more than that. Until one day he did come clean And I was, thank God I did not go full on girls talk with this person, because I was like, that would have been embarrassing, because I was really close to them. I even, I still cringe to this day. But when it was their birthday, it was a special day, and I knew that they were depressed that day and that in that period. So at midnight, still believing it was girl, I went on and recorded a voice memo singing them happy birthday, and I sent it to them. I will just say that if I knew that was a guy, I would not have done that. Like, I would not do that to, like, I wouldn't want to plant any ideas in a guy's mind if I knew, that's not how I would live my life. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. So when I'm thinking about what I think about it, I think it's okay. I think it's better to not catfish people, because he was like, oh, I just never said anything, because we called him like she. We all did in the guild. Everybody just assumed it was girl because he never corrected anybody. So we just assumed. I was like, when I first started saying she, I just assumed that, like, I mean, if there was a correction to be made, he would have done it. So I think it's okay, but I think you probably should be open, especially if with people, when you get close to them and you spend a lot of time with them. Before it gets to that point, you should probably let them know. That is my experience and the thoughts about that, I guess. That's what makes it fun. Damn ye. Well, you can look at the playable characters. Boy designs are quite lame, I'm sure. No, shoot. I mean, sometimes the girls are just better. And I agree. A lot of times there are a lot more customizable, and they look good. And honestly, you want to look at something that looks good. I get that. I can get behind that thought process. You want to look at a character that looks good when you play, and sometimes they really don't have the same budget for the guys as they do for girls, which is more of the time, I just play as whatever. You got catfish so hard, bro. Yep, agree. That's why I assume everybody's a guy until proven otherwise. Well, I have grown and learned since that was back in 2020, like 2019. I think I started being friends with them in 2019, and then they came clean somewhere in 2020. Like, we were friends for like over a year before they became clean to me. Like, they were like, actually, my name is not this, my name is that, and then they got on the voice call, and I was like, oh, okay, type of thing, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, you didn't know what would happen when you ask a question. You never know. It might have a deep scarring story behind it. There are no girls on the internet. That's the rule. That sounds about right. There are no girls. I might not be. Myrtle might not be, for all you know. Oh, that's quite. Yeah, honestly, like, I always tried to see the best of it, so I never made a big deal, and we kept being friends after. We were best friends for a while after, but it was like, anytime I would talk to other people, they were like, that's not okay. I'm like, yeah, I know. I would like kind of make excuses to make it sound like it was okay, but when you think back about it, you're like, yeah, that was not cool. That was not a nice thing to do, type of thing, On the internet, there's a general rule, girl, guy in real life. See? That's what's up. You will never know if I am actually a girl or not. Very important questions to have every day. There might have also been a trans egg mana. Lots of people don't know their end goal of gender and can just accept something like that. If it feels right, who knows? That's just, oh no. I mean, it could have been, and honestly, I thought it was. That was one of my thoughts. Before they came clean to me, I had suspicion that something was going on, but I couldn't tell what it was. So my first thought was, oh, they're lesbian, and then I was like, or maybe they're trans. There's a trans woman. I thought that might be that. But no, I got to know this person very, very well for the next 3 years. Like, we were close friends. Like, they were not. They just were not. They just did not come clean. That was not a situation of gender confusion or whatnot. Because he explained it to me later. Like, he had the same conclusion that other people say. Like, he just wanted to look pretty. And if you remember the red dress story, that was the red dress possessing person. So you've seen that video and that picture. That was the person that possessed that red dress that I really wanted and I ruined myself and my credit for. Yeah. So we were friends for years after it too. Like we don't talk anymore, but no, that was not the situation in that case. I thought it could be, and I would have been accepting of that if it happened, but it was not the case. Yeah. But yeah. Now see what happens when you ask questions. Questions, Kenshi, you just never know. They're the reason you lost a lot of money. Yep. I saw their dress and then I wanted it. And when I saw their dress, I wasn't as close to them at that point. They were just a member of my guild that people respected because they were very strong and they were very good at the game. And I would see them around and admire them because I was like, I want to be strong like them and I want to do this and that like them. But, Fish, let's talk about Fish. Did we get into too deep depression now? Yeah, we can talk about Fish. Look at Saka-chan looking at the chat, troubled, scared about what I just talked about. Do you have any plans for future song covers, by the way? I actually do. I have one that is in the editing process. I have one that I am getting art for, but I haven't finished recording for. And I also have another one that I'm like getting more familiar with a song because I'm working with other people on it. That's another cover that's gonna, well, I mean, actually it's not a cover, it's an original song and it's very pretty. I'm excited for it, but I'm still working on it. And we have a 3D concert coming up in probably 2 months or something like that with Twig. So a lot of music content is coming. So like be excited for that. It's gonna happen. And we continue to have our karaoke streams every month. Once a month we have a karaoke stream. I can't promise I'll be able to do one for October. I might, and that might be the only stream I do for October, but I have to see because I'm getting more busy as the days go by. So yeah. You traumatize people. Not my fault. I was asked a question and I answered, okay? I like mojadas. Fried mojadas are the best. I actually do not know what this is. Fried mojadas. Mojadas? I don't even know how to say that. Oh, let me Google that real quick. Is that like maybe grilled fish? You can see these words while we have Saka-chan on the screen, and then we have Fish in the chat. That's not very, you You gotta think about their feelings out here. Saka-chan double traumatized. Yeah, Saka-chan has seen more things now, heard more things, and is traumatized. I mean, pretty tame if that is traumatic. I mean, for Fish-chan, it's very hard to hear about stuff. Catfishing is not something Saka-chan deals with a lot. I mean, fish eat fish all the time. Fish are tasty. Oh my God, fish are a cannibal. I did not know that. Tame compared to my sins. Indeed. For those that do not know, Kyra has committed a grave crime. Has atoned for their crime, but Kyra ate a turtle. Anytime I think about it, it hurts my soul. My baby was eaten by Kyra, and I love Kyra, and I don't want this to happen, and I don't want to think about it, but it hurts my soul. How could you? And why would you even mention it? No, I'm depressed about it. Like, what are we doing? Anyways, that being said, what was that? Speaking of catfish are delicious. They look weird. I've never had them. I've heard they're yummy though. Like I think I saw like someone cook them on Master Chef or something. Oh God, I wet my hair today because I was trying a hairdo, and now my hair is so dry. I need to do something about that. It's dry, but at the same time, it's not fully dry. I'll need to do something. Anyways, wait, what? Yes, Kyra ate a turtle. That happened. Most fish eat other fish. Yeah, it's kind of tragic to look at. Well, a lot of them anyway. But still, you're a cannibal fish. You came clean. At least we can accept that you're honest. Fish eating other fish. I mean, that's just the animal kingdoms in general, really. Yeah, but leave the turtles alone. Like, if I could, I would defend all the baby turtles from the freaking crabs. I don't like the crabs. They come from my babies. I thought that was not possible anymore. Well, I know where you can, but you know what I mean. Well, Kyra found a way. Crocodile tears. What you mean? I'm thinking about my brethren, about my children that were eaten in the forest, okay? That's not okay. I had a catfish for the first time not too long ago. Oh, how was it? To be honest, I like crab more than fish in terms of food. They're really fatty and kinda yum. That sounds like eel. I love eel. Eel is like the type of thing I don't want to see in person. I don't want to see what it looks like before it's in my plate, cooked and prepared. I don't want to see this long. No, I don't want to see it. It's just yum, okay? Catfish has some of the softest flesh when it comes to fishes. That sounds yum. I love fish in general. Like, I don't have a lot of, like, I don't like. My favorite is definitely salmon. Salmon and tuna, red tuna are my favorite, you know. Ever heard of soft shell crabs? I'm not sure. Let me Google real quick, cause you know today it's like we're being TLC, the learning channel, and we're learning about all of that. Oh, I'm looking at the cooked version, and they look yum. The not cooked version is a bit disturbing. I don't know if I've ever had these. All I know is that I do love crab. Even though it's a pain to eat, like trying to get the meat is just annoying. Eels are cool though. I don't know. The way eels move does make me hella uncomfy. Exactly. They're a bit like, I don't know what's going on. It's a bit uncomfortable type of thing, you know? I like walleye and northern pike. They're tasty. I mean, I don't know fish names. I eat anything, honestly. Red snapper is pretty good. I do like fresh codfish. And then after that, I don't know any other names. Fish, it's fish and I have it in my plate and I will eat it, you know, type of thing. Ever heard of British jellied eels? Ooh. Eels in jelly. This sounds disturbing. I'll have to ask Ohako about it. Like, is she like that? I don't know. That's not. My mouth is not watering for this. This is not one that makes it sound yummy, I would say. I love vuelve a la vida dish, so I probably like seafood more than fish. I absolutely love all seafood most of the time, except for oysters are not where it's at for me. But vuelve images. What is this? Ooh, that looks yum. Ooh, that looks delicious. I do like octopus. Oh, I would have that. I've never heard or had that, but now I want it real bad right now. Wait, I haven't Googled the jellied eel. I don't know if I want to. Oh my god, no. Oh no. What is this? Ew. Oh no. That looks disgusting. No, not like this. This made me uncomfortable. What you mean? No. Oh. But nutters are bony as hell. Oh yeah, it's so annoying when there's so many bones, but fish is fish, it's yum, okay? This is making me hungry now. See, that's the thing. I ate right before stream. Tell me why I'm hungry now. I do not know. We talked about so many yum things, even though that did stop my appetite because like what the hell can she? Like what you mean? Perch is also good. I don't know. Well, also there's a lot of English names for fishes that I wouldn't know. Maybe I've had them. I just don't know what we call them here. You can eat them shell and all. It's fun. Soft shell crabs are just crabs that have recently molted and don't have the tough exoskeleton. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. So less trouble, same greatness. That I could get behind that. Pickled herring is super good too. I will trust you on that. Like you're the fish expert out here, you know. Welcome to England. Yeah, no. Like, you know, there's a reason they say that England is not best known for its food. I'm okay. I'll stay here. Okay. Oh shit, that looks like something you'd put in Resident Evil. It does. It does. You Googled it. You were traumatized too. Now I know something that I never wanted to know. Like, it's not it, you know? I want to try octopus, but I would feel bad. They're so damn smart and cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you see that when it's in your plate. It's fine. Just do it, bitch. Just do it. Takoyaki's fun. Indeed. It's very fun and yum, but make sure you don't burn your mouth with it because it's very hot. I've always wanted to try takoyaki. I mean, if you can find any Japanese restaurant or something, or if there's any festival, you'll probably be able to find some, you know? But remember to pierce it before you shove it in your mouth so it doesn't burn you. Yeah, I wonder how you would know about that. How would you know about that, Aster? Takoyaki is great when it's actually octopus and not sausage. Oh, I've never had a sausage version. Like, all the takoyaki I've ever consumed was always octopus. What do you mean sausage? That's not okay. That's not what it's supposed to be like, okay? English is cool in a lot of ways, but not their food. I mean, I'm not here to judge, but I'm kind of judging. It's just like, I don't know. When I see pictures, I don't feel, ooh, I want to try that. No. Like, when I look at this situation I just looked at, I'm like, nah. Okay, but do you like octopus or squid more? Tough choice indeed. I think it's probably octopus for me. I'm judging. Yeah, at least you're honest, you know? I think octopus is better texture. Me too. And I think flavor-wise, it's very close, but I think I enjoy octopus a lot more. And I've also had octopus a lot more rarely. Like, it's very more rare that I find an opportunity to have octopus, so I really, really enjoy it when I do. I feel like squid will have it like as an entree and stuff, but like octopus is usually very expensive, so like it's very rare that you see it in a restaurant, and it's expensive, so you have to think about your wallet before you actually go ahead and buy it, you know? Sometimes most cheap takoyaki places replace octopus with sausage, and sometimes people prefer octopus because they don't like the contrast between crunchy dough and the chewy tentacle. Okay, well, I guess some people are not about that texture life. For me, I find it yum, so you know, I'm all about that life, and I was so happy to be able to have like the anime experience, going to a festival to see the fireworks, sitting down in the yukata and having your little thing with your takoyaki. I felt very anime girl and very anime core at that point. I'm like all the activities I got to go to do there. Like, at some point we went to visit a school, and you know, I was popular because, you know, I don't look like other girls. So I got a lot of attention, and it was very fun. It was very funny. Like, the excitement from the students was everything, and I enjoyed every second of it. And I'm not even a people person. I don't like attention, but like, they were so sweet that it was fun anyways, type of thing, you know? Calamari is tasty. It is. Prefer sausage. I have had squid. It is good. Yeah, so if you like squid, I think you would probably like octopus as well, or more, you know? Well, for weird food, iguana looks a little better and tastes like glory. I have never thought about having iguana in my life. Like, I don't think I've ever been to a place where they would offer that. You know, it's the type of thing I would probably be curious about. I don't think I would go out of my way to go and find it, but if it was offered to me, I would probably give it a try and be like, well, we can see, type of thing, you know? Calamari is the best food in the world. I mean, it's high up there, but I don't think I would qualify it as the best in my list. You know, it's very young though. If it's around, I'll be gulping it down. You know, gator is also tasty. I've heard it tastes like chicken, so you know, that would probably be yum. It tastes like chicken. I know they say everything tastes like chicken, but it really does with gator. I'm curious. I would like to try it one day. Like, I've heard that bear is yum too. I had one opportunity to have it, but I missed it in Japan, so maybe one day. Would you be willing to try mountain oysters? Probably not. I don't like oysters. I mean, you know, it's the slippery. I'm not about that. I'm not super big on texture, but I feel like oysters are the one thing where I'm like, that's not for me, texture-wise and everything. Nah. I don't know about Gator. Oh, hello, Cass. How are you? Were you productive today? I don't know about Gator, but snake is okay-ish, as long as you don't think about it too much. Yeah, I think I would need someone to feed it to me without knowing what it is. Like, just give me a meal, hide it in there, and then no. Mountain oysters are not oyster, but absolutely not. I'm not having that. I don't see why I would want to have that. That's not, no. You you came in at an interesting time, Cass. But yeah, no. Mm-mm. Yeah. But I know berry stinky. I've heard that, but if it's stinky in what way? I wonder. Like, it doesn't matter when you're eating it and you're having a great time, you know. Close call. Yeah, you almost you tried to trick me with disgustingness out here. I see you, Kenshi. I see you. I see what you're doing out here. I don't mind that it's the whale sphere that I'm not down for. I'm not down for any of these. Like, why are you trying to eat like people like stuffs babies? Like, what are we trying to do? Why is that what we're choosing to eat? Why is that what we're hunting for? There's so many things to eat in this world. What is that? The one thing that we're like, yeah, we're just gonna get that. Where I'm from, little balls are like gourmet. I want to try that dish. No. No. Play with sperm is a Chinese delicacy, but no thanks. It's like all the people that eat like stuff when it's alive. I'm like, what about no? What about we don't do that? I know like people that eat like octopus but alive and then they die every year because they get sucked in their throat. But I'm like, why would you do that? Why? Kudo, I see what you did. You wanted to trouble me. I see you change your profile picture so I can be like, who's that? Who are you, new individual? And I can't even tell what your picture is at. Like, people coming from my brain today. I see how it is. Yeah, no thing. I would never eat bear. Way too risky for parasite. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way. Again, that's the type of thing, again, that if it was offered to me, I would probably have it. But I would not hunt for it and try to eat it myself, you know. Fish is also a popular sashimi choice. Yeah. Why? that's what I wonder. Like, why is that a thing? Who thought like I'm gonna make a meal out of that is gonna be a delicacy? Like, what do you mean? That sounds gross, Esther. It does indeed. Also the poor octopus. Yeah, like I feel like, I'm never gonna be vegan, I'm never gonna be vegetarian, I'm gonna eat meat. I love ribs and everything. But do we need to make the suffering longer so they can feel you chewing on them? Like, I don't think that's a necessity in any case. Like, I don't see, like, even if you killed it 5 minutes before you served it, I don't believe that there would be that much of a difference that you have to eat it live. Like, I don't know. You barely eat it, like, taste it before it goes down your throat anyways. So did it need to be alive when it went in your mouth? I don't know, okay? It's a raven. All right, I'll try to pay attention because as you can see, it's kind of small. So it's even smaller for me than it is for you guys. So I'm like, dang. I joked around people telling me that kelp is the Japanese drink is whale sperm. And after they tried it, oh my god, I would have cried. I would have cried if you did that to me. Even though, I don't know, kelp was a weird taste for me. I was not the biggest fan of it. I had it like maybe once or twice while there, and I was like, just not a fan of eating, cooking anything alive. Yeah, like, I don't understand why we need, like, it's not a necessity, so why would we do that, Let's not forget, a whale vomit is more valuable than gold and used in a lot of... Ew. I'm learning very many things I did not want to know today, I guess. Exactly, Cass. I feel the same way. See, Cass, this is our new friend, and I think we both have that phase going on, and we're like, can we stop? Can we stop talking about all that? Like, what, Why? Stop it! Help! That's Saka-chan, by the way. Saka-chan is having a great time looking at the chat in horror. It's like, oh my god, what did I just walk into? Oh my god, help me. That's how Saka-chan feels right now. I'm sorry, Cass. Also, hi, Cass. Yes, I'm partly sorry. I know you're not. So happy topic. I mean, we went depression mode with my catfish story. We went happy mode, like discovering Saka-chan, and now we're in disgusting times, I'm raging, right? What are you raging for, Sam? What's up? Have you been playing some gacha like I did? Is that what's up? Favorite dessert? Let's see. I like apple crisps. I don't like anything with baked fruit, so like a lot of things will be off for me. But what's my favorite dessert that I can have like anytime? Now I want to try apple fritters. I guess it would fall in the same category for me. I really, really like strawberry shortcake and black forest cake. But are they my favorites? I guess I really at the top there I have flan. Specifically like Japanese flan. Like when I was there, like I every week I needed to go get my stash. Like I just needed to have it. It was that. Yeah, I think that would be very high up there. Like a Japanese flan in the little cups. They were amazing. I loved them so much. They were amazing. And one day in a vending machine, I found a drink that tasted like it, and I was alive. I was living my best life at that point. Cheesecake is a close second. Cheesecake, it depends. I love Japanese cheesecake. Other cheesecake, I feel meh about. It has to be like very out of the ordinary for me to really like it, usually. Apple is a common ingredient in Japanese curry. I mean, is it that common? Like, I remember when I was there was one girl that made curry with green apples, and it wasn't bad, but I can't say that it wasn't a usual option in most of the restaurants I went to, or when we did it at home. It was never a thing like, oh, we need to get some apples for the curry. It just never was. I don't mind it as much, even though I would rather not have it in my curry personally, you know? You could give me any dessert flavored with key lime and I would destroy it. Yes, key lime pie is amazing. I do love it a lot. No other cake has got me more than red velvet, my beloved. I do like it. I'm not super picky on cakes. Again, like if there's gonna be any type of like cooked fruit in a cake, I will not like it, or I will try my best to get them out of my cake. I don't like it. It's just like I don't like jam. I don't like cooked fruits. It's just not how it is. It's more like a tart chocolate. I'm not super big on chocolate, except for white chocolate. You can give me white chocolate every day, all day, and I will eat it for the day, all the days until I die. But yeah, ice cream with Coke is great. I have actually never done that. Like having a floating, I think it's called a fully, like having Coke with ice cream on it. I've actually never tried that. I probably should. I feel like that would probably be yum. I've tried. I had some vanilla ice cream and then I poured a little coffee on it, and that was absolutely delicious. And I'm not even a big coffee person, but I guess the sweetness of the ice cream and then the texture it gave it was amazing. I was very happy when I randomly had the idea one morning, and I was like, what if I did that? And then I looked at it, I was like, amazing. I was very happy with it, you know. Wait, I don't like cake. Don't like cake, don't like chocolate, and I am weird for not liking mayo. Like, wait. I love cake. Let's calm down. And I like chocolate, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. You're the weird one. Don't try and come for me with your weird stuff, okay? Like, my God. I like cake, but it depends. I don't like cooked fruits. It's very specific, all right? And chocolate, I like it, but I'm not one to like just eat it all day and be, I can't help myself, I need to have chocolate. I will have like one little square and that's about it. I don't eat a lot in one sitting, except if it's white chocolate. I can eat a whole thing, no problem, like every day, all day, you know? White chocolate macadamia cookies, oh my God, my love indeed, my love. I love these. The Subway ones, they're just yum. When the jams are cooked fruit, exactly, I don't like jam. That's the thing, I don't like jam because of it. Affogato, I guess that's what it's called. It was delicious. It was very simple, and I would highly recommend. Wait, that's genius. I've got to do that. Yes, please do. I think you'll like it. I tried this simple recipe: condensed milk and red Fanta. That's what we call a happy soda. It tastes like strawberry milkshake. That actually sounds yum. I like condensed milk, but it's usually a bit too sweet. And I love sugar. I eat sugar. But sometimes condensed milk is a bit too much. But I feel like it could be an interesting thing. I would actually try that. That sounds yum. But not baked. I mean, I don't like any heat has been close to my fruit, I guess is the best. Whether it's baked, whether it's like boiled, whether it's like a jam. I just don't like what happens to fruits once they're cooked most of the time. That's just how that goes for me. Like, I don't know, it's mostly a texture thing, but I don't necessarily like the taste either, you know. Macarons are also super good. A friend of mine makes them and they are so good. Indeed they are. I have had them maybe twice in my life. And hard to make apparently. Yeah, I watched videos about it. Not that I would ever make one, but it looked very hard to do, like to make it properly, but it looked yum. You like sugar but not jams. This is the first food paradox I've seen. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like what happens to it, okay? I made red plum jam yesterday. It tastes nice to be honest. Not that sweet like commercial ones. Oh yeah, I'm sure the ones at home are probably better and healthier, you know. I have a vanilla protein powder and a strawberry one. They go amazingly well together. Oh yeah, I love vanilla stuff. So I have my protein is vanilla. I have one that is strawberry, but it doesn't taste like strawberry. It kind of tastes like trash, and it's my house, and I'm wondering how to get rid of it. But yeah, they can get mushy. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think it's mostly a texture thing. Like, especially like like some people will put like apples in some sugar with cinnamon to make it like put in their oats and whatnot. That exact texture of what happens when they're like kind of like warmed up like that is exactly what I don't like. That's exactly what I don't want to deal with when I have fruits. Dried fruit, like dried strawberry as a topping for ice cream, that would be fine dried. Like, I don't want it to be mushy. So if it's dried, I probably would be okay with it. What I love are my mom's brownies. Those are like the best thing ever made ever. And her recipe is unique. She uses apple paste for chocolate brownies. Who would have thought of that? Only her. Well, that sounds like a good recipe. Brownies are usually a bit too intense for me. A bit too intense chocolate wise. I will have a small bite and be like, okay, well that's okay for today, and call it a day. I wouldn't like eat a whole tray or something. Absolutely not. It's just too rich for me. But it's yum. It's just too much for me in general. That like the sizes that people would expect people to take. Vanilla is the OG. No other flavor get me more than vanilla. You know what? High five on that. Vanilla goes with everything. I like it in my yogurt. I like it in my ice cream. I like it as a syrup in my coffee. Like, vanilla is just very versatile and it works well. And it's yum and it smells good. Like, most of my candles are also vanilla. So yeah, I love vanilla. Thoughts on custards? I do like them. So like if we're gonna have a pie or a cake with custards or like any pastries with custards, I do like that a lot. The Ed's Corner brownies are best brownies, and I will die on that hill. You know what? You're actually right about that. Like you've been wrong on a few things, tonight, but that is true. Like when you get the little crusty part, like it's the best. Like I rarely have them, but when I do, I go for that. So I don't think I've ever made brownies. I could try one day, but at the same time, as I said, I won't eat that much. Oh yeah, vanilla on coffee is the best. When the weather is too cold, I add chocolate too. Yeah, like I got this little like coffee syrups, like there are zero sugar, because I was trying to be like slightly healthier and cut some sugar. Because I used to use a coffee creamer that was like almond milk, but it had a lot of sugar in it. It was so yum, but I'm like, I need to cut sugar somewhere. So someone got me the syrup. So I've been living on them. So I have one that is marshmallow. I have one that's like French vanilla. I have one that's salty caramel, and that's what I make my coffee with every morning. And like, honestly, it has gotten me slightly healthier. Like, not by a big margin, but it's better than what I used to have with my coffee. So I have seen special pan for brownie with a zigzag through it. So every piece is an edge piece. Oh, I see you considered buying it. I mean, do you ever make it? Yeah, you went very fancy with the zigzag spelling out here. I appreciate that. Yeah, I agree. Where I live, brownies are more like cake, but my mom's brownies are crunchy, delicious. In Italy, there's a gelato served in the same style as a pasta. So it looks like a pasta, but it's actually gelato. What type of pasta does it look like? I have questions here. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? That sounds amazing as it is, but I'm not sure I'm understanding 100%. It's loading. What's going on? Yeah, I just saw. Let me know if you hear me. Hello? It's alright now? I still have the message though. You can hear me, but it says like the stream status is poor, serious issues that need attention. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Like, what do you mean? Like, what's going on? Yeah, but really, the tap and it played normally. Okay, well, as long as it's fine for you guys, but I don't know what's going on here, and it's weird. I'm like, oh, okay, now it's excellent. It just went back to normal. That was weird. Was that a sign because I've been streaming for 3 hours? Maybe my sign I need to go to bed. Exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, I've reached the 3-hour mark, which I was aiming for today. So you know we're good on that. It's okay. Okay. We just had a moment, but I think it's YouTube telling us we need to go to bed. Suzuki, no, it's okay. I have to get up extra early for work tomorrow. Oh well, you should probably go to bed then. You don't be like, your Wi-Fi sucks. Kidding. And I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm plugged in. I'm fancy like that. I'm a real professional streamer, okay? I hate it. I feel you on that. All the head pads for you. 10-hour shifts all week? Maybe it's time for you to try to become a millionaire or a successful VTuber. I'm just saying, that's the new way. That's the new thing, you know? Use data for streaming. I mean, I use my internet at home, like my cable internet. Maybe working Saturday too. That's slavery. Stop it. I demand for fish to be liberated. Okay, don't do that. Rebel. Don't do it. Stand your ground and tell them, no, I shall not. I have. I think they're coming for me. I will stop there. All right. So I think that since we have past the 3-hour mark, I think I will end it here for today. Kyra, you're the fancy one. I can attempt to raid on YouTube. If you give me someone to raid, I might be able to do it. I don't think I'll be raiding on Twitch because they're not bully there. I honestly don't feel like streaming like a raiding when I don't have anybody but myself and my mod there, so I'm like I don't have any of my friends streaming right now on YouTube, so I don't know who it would be. It's loading again? Is it? Like, what you mean? I had the shift times to go to good luck. Yeah, we get all the luck to fish. Oh, and one sweet I really love is mazapan. I've heard of it. I might just look myself. Like, it's a peanut-based sweet, and it's like one dessert from the gods. I've heard it was really yum. I want to try it once. Glad I could come by to stream and reveal unmanageable horrors in Saka-chan. Yes, thank you very much for Saka-chan. I appreciate it. It means have a good night, fish. Have a good night, Kuro. Like, rest well. It was a big day, but you rest. A 0 VT? Okay. It's not like there, but not as bad. Okay, well, you know, YouTube was like, bro, it's time to go. You gotta go. Oh, and he's playing Portal 2. Okay, well, I'll try my best, because as you know, when I try to raid here, it never works. But I'll try my best. I set it up. Hopefully it works. Everybody have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for whatever we're doing on stream. We'll think like, you know, about our beloved Saka-chan here. And we'll talk about what we're doing with Saka-chan on the island and everything. And have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Rest well. It's awesome. You guys are all awesome. Have a good night, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.